Alright, hello there. Should all be up and running. Yes, there we are. Sorry about that. And I did read that Phantom. Like, it has been a while, and when you saw my first message, you was like, no, 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 no. Then edited, you're like, yes. Honestly, that was because as soon as I sent that message of I'm gonna start a stream, a friend of mine from work was like, "Oh yeah, let's play a game," and I've been wanting to play something with him for quite a while. So I was like, "Shit, gotta put it on pause." But yeah, that was why. That was why.
Nice.
Um, and honestly, I'm a little bit taken aback because I haven't played this in a while. As I haven't streamed in the last week. Which I do want to straight up apologise for that. I'm sorry I haven't been streaming very much lately, but completely honest, the reason why I haven't been is just because I haven't been feeling right enough to it. So, yeah. Anyway, but I'm feeling up to it today. So, admittedly, I just have to take it day by day of how I'm feeling on whether or not I can do it or not. But so far, so good. Anyway, what was I doing again? Oh right, yes. Searching for the next target.
Okay.
I can make 3. I will make 3 more lockpicks.
Yeah.
You streaming when you feel like it? I can wait. Thank you for that, Phantom. I don't like to make people wait for me. I try and push it past if I can, but it's just some days it just, you know.
Well then.
So some days not that it can't be bothered. It just can't bring yourself to. And back into the Velvet Room. On that note, actually, how are you? It's been a while. Oh, my tracking is actually working now, finally, although it's broken.
First off, I'd like to begin by congratulating you.
To think our master would give words of praise.
You better treasure this moment, inmate!
You have encountered allies who share your ideals, and you have found your place in reality. The time has come. Your rehabilitation will soon begin.
What for rehabilitation?
I shall explain it to you now. You have a special potential. However, that must be refined into a useful power. It is weak now, but refining it shall grant you the strength to stand against the coming ruin. That is the rehabilitation cast upon you.
What are you doing?
Smarter than
What do you mean?
Lovely.
By the way, I had 1 blue in there from this morning. I bought 4 for myself today, so I should still have 4 left. Anyway, sorry about that. So, let's say if you don't feel like streaming and still stream, it would be moody. Yeah, I get what you mean. It's why sometimes if I seem like I just don't have the energy, it's because I've kind of pushed myself to stream anyway. But you almost quit your job. I'm not just gonna breeze past that one, mate. Are you how and are you okay? If you want to share it, if not, then don't worry. You don't have to send it.
It's time you
But
learned
at the
something
minute,
for
I am
once.
doing okay. I had a bit of a
There are
laugh with a
various
friend,
means
so I'm
by
feeling a
which
little
you
bit better
may
than I
gain
did
power to
than
assist
the last couple of days.
Fighting
And
shadows and
fuck,
gaining
I forgot to
experience
turn
is
that thing
one
off
way.
again. Sorry. Um, I, it's what happens when I don't stream in a while. I keep forgetting to turn everything for other games off. So let's. I actually cannot delete it now. Shite. Um, user commands. Boop. That one. There we are. Timer. Timer. Boop. Turn that off. Because that's not how it works. Also, I just noticed very quickly, Phantom. Because I have you set as a VIP on the channel, I looked at the VIP like settings, and it says next to you level VIP 400. So you are level 400 apparently. Whatever that means exactly, I do not know. But apparently you are level 400. And yeah, let's. Ah, I can delete it. Yeah, that's fine. And just a lot of irritating colleagues. You know what? I feel that from time to
fusion
time.
process I taught you prior is another.
This is all possible because of our master's guidance, inmate.
Though it may be presumptuous of us,
You know, that's
we
getting
have
annoying.
words
I'm just
of
gonna
wisdom as
close
well.
that and hopefully it doesn't
When
track
you're
anymore.
out in reality,
Yeah,
you
there
better
we go.
hone your relationships with those you have contracts with.
Spending time with those people will lead to the cultivation of your relationships with them.
If you've got time to waste, you'd better visit your contractors, inmate.
That is another source of power to evade the ruin that our master has mentioned.
Thanks to the contracts you formed, your heart is steadily gaining the power of opposition. It seems the rehabilitation is going well. This is a truly joyous occasion. I shall grant you an ability befitting of your
Who
newfound
voices
growth.
Igor?
Consider it a gift. May the devotion to your rehabilitation grow even deeper.
I need to find out who
I
voices
have
Igor
high
at some
hopes
point.
for you.
I feel like my bond with Igor is growing deeper. Oh yeah, he's a story one, so whenever important stuff happens in the story, it just gives me stuff.
All right.
Okay, I can carry
The time has
8% of this
come.
now.
Return to your brief moments of rest.
And don't forget to go talk to your contractors, inmate.
I actually forgot to do something else as well. Oh no, I haven't. I have actually done that this time. Never mind. Oopsie. Okay. I just gave my keys to my boss and then left. Then he called me back. We talked, and I need to wait. 8 months, is that? And then you have your own shop. So still working there, okay.
Have you heard?
Wow.
And it's good that you asked, well, I say it's good, obviously.
Like you heard last week, gym class is cancelled
I'm
today.
sorry, I was like,
Instead, I'm supposed to give you some guidance.
okay, Kawakami.
The gist is, don't go around talking about the incident. That's all. The police are still investigating Mr. Kamoshida, so I can't say anything myself.
Oh, bloody hell.
As a teacher,
Yawn
though,
came out of nowhere.
I'm ashamed for not having noticed that a student was suffering like that. I'm not defending him, but as a colleague, he just seemed like, well, a normal person. Honestly, it still doesn't feel real. I guess people can have multiple sides to them.
It
The
was
teachers
an,
have it
an
rough,
adventure today, yeah, I
Oh
bet.
yeah, I just remembered something I learned about psychology. They say that humans have several different personalities hidden in their subconscious.
Different personalities?
Oh, to be clear, I'm not talking about multiple personality disorder. These different personalities can be a different gender or a different age from you. I mean, if you think about how gods and monsters and myths were first based on the human image, if you actually saw one of those personalities with your own eyes, it might look like a monster.
This actually explains how the wild card works with the main character's ability. He is able to develop different personas depending on his different personalities. So that's how he has so many. Or he has so many.
Hmm? You all seem more alert than usual. Did I finally talk about something that interests you? Well, I'm just saying what I've heard. It feels like I just now understood what I learned long ago.
Knowledge made me a bit smarter. I'm a dumbass. That's probably not leveled me up. No, it hasn't. I'm still oblivious. I need to study more in this game.
It ain't much, but we've been getting more postings on the Phantom Aficionado website. I want to make my friend apologize for not returning the stuff I lent him. Deal with that yourself.
Hey,
those girls?
You know that Phantom Thieves rumor about stealing Kamoshida's heart? I wonder if it's true.
It's gotta be made up. Do you seriously believe they exist?
But look what happened to Kamoshida.
How does she not notice the cat in his
Just couldn't
bag?
Keep hiding it after that girl tried to kill herself.
Yeah, you might be right. I guess there's no way they really exist.
So the more of that, the more power and wild cards. That's a bit of a yes and a no. To that, only, well, only the protagonist can have the wild card, is how it goes. Essentially, people who are not really run by their emotions. So a lot of these characters are a lot more empathetic. They just don't really care. It is plot armor, yes. But with the bonds they make, it makes them feel different emotions, and they gain a separate power that shows that emotion. And that in itself is a personality of theirs, so that's how the personas work. Yeah, it is very different from the fourth game to this game, because the fourth game, it appeared in like card form. A card would appear in front of you, and that would be your persona, and your hidden self, so the stuff you bury down about yourself that even you don't know about yourself. Some of it you will know, some of it you won't know. So one character in the fourth game, he is the son of a popular retail shop called Juness. He is a dick. He is a bit of a douchebag. He goes after one person, and he thinks she kind of likes him, but is just playing distant. But no, he's an annoying dickhead. And when he admits that to himself, he's like, "Fuck off! I am not you, or you are not me." It's only when you accept your other personality in the fourth game that you get the persona. In this, it's revealing your rebellion. Which is completely different and a lot more confusing.
Our school is gonna be known for stuff like this.
I wonder if it'll affect our college entrance.
That's probably a normal reaction for now, but see soon
But yeah,
enough.
the wild card is plot armor. It gives the main character unlimited power, essentially. They can develop however they see fit. Sometimes intentionally, sometimes unintentionally. But the downside to that, actually, is if you mess with their mind. So if you like hypnotize them, for instance, and say you no longer have this like sub-personality. So say they're not so confident in what they do normally, but with one specific subject they are very confident. If somebody says, understand one thing and you give me 10 more, yes. So if somebody says to that other personality that is confident, you are no longer confident about anything, then they will lose that persona around about that. It is very, very confusing. There's a lot that goes into trying to understand it, but essentially, A goes into B, B goes into C, C goes into A, is how a lot of it goes.
If we can take care of 2 or 3 famous guys, people will have to believe we exist.
So about those big shots, we don't have any leads yet, right? Plus, there's that rumor about you two threatening Kamoshida, too.
Looks like you'll just have to live a normal, honest school life for the time being. Still, make sure you stay prepared just in case.
Yeah, so sorry if I made that more confusing, Phantom. That is just generally how personas work in the different
And I'll try to
games.
dig up some dirt online.
It honestly bugs me because they change it a lot.
Group, but we can't even find a target.
There.
I guess sometimes things just don't
transfer
go the way we
20,
want them
it's
to.
not Mum's back.
Okay, I'll do it in a minute. I am streaming
He's
now.
here now. So.
I'll do it. I'll do it in a second.
Principal Kobayakawa?
You saw the state
Sorry
Kamoshida
about that.
was in, didn't you? It's as if his personality has completely changed.
As you may have heard, we need to just do something quickly. Not the first time it happened. Go man go, yes. The other side is it is on my computer, so it will be relatively quickly. I am done. Sorry about that. Okay. I'm just going to do something very quickly. Da, da, da. Right, so this is probably a better way to explain it than what I've been explaining it as, which is personas are formed by individuals who find themselves in another world, like the metaverse, someone's hidden world, or whatever, and are dealing with feelings of frustration or of being wronged or taken advantage of. Should the person decide to rebel and take revenge, their shadow self calls out to them, forming a mask on their face. And when they remove that, that's when they're like true. That's when they like bond with their shadow and get personas. That's the that's a much better way of explaining it than how I was explaining it. That's a much more simpler. Basically the same thing. I was just explaining it much more complicatedly.
From what I've heard, it appears as
Sounds
though
about right with me.
students were meddling in his business. If they did something to him, who could they be?
Are you saying that these students may have caused Mr. Kamoshida to change?
I hope that
That's
helped
I
more than
wish
what
to
I was
know,
saying.
Even if it takes some probing into student matters, I would like you to look into this for me.
Okay, 5 are
It is
gone.
true there are many rumors regarding Mr. Kamoshida, but do you mean all of this talk about those phantom thieves?
Well, if you want to ask anything else, just feel free. Whether or not I can explain it correctly is depending on what you ask.
This shall also ensure that I handle the mass media and police in the correct fashion.
Oh,
I will continue speaking to Mr. Kamoshida myself. Unless you find whomever did this, these irresponsible rumors will likely never die down. Don't you agree? You have been at the top of your class since day one. Your conduct is good, and teachers favor you. I could write you a recommendation for any college of your choosing, Makoto Nijima.
thank you.
Your lineage must certainly play a part in this excellence. Your sister is still young, yet she holds an admirable position at the public prosecutor's office, no? If something disappointing were to happen here, that wouldn't reflect very well on your sister. Do you
If you don't... With this bit, he is threatening her.
How wise. It's no wonder you're our student council president.
Yeah, he's threatening her because of her sister is in such a pristine place. He's essentially saying, I will ruin your sister's reputation.
I'd appreciate if you'd look into this as soon as possible. I ask that you begin at once.
Yes, if you'll excuse me then.
It's me, sir. My apologies for troubling you at such a busy time. Yes, it's about the matter we discussed earlier. I have all
Standard
bases
scumbag,
covered.
yes.
The investigation will begin immediately.
I only keep saying it. He looks like an egg from this point of view.
I will get results.
Like
I should
this
be able to update
form
you
of him looks a bit like an egg. I don't know why I see an egg in his face, but I do.
Well then, I must be going. Thank you very much for your time.
He hung up on him. The police are already here. I saw them at the entrance. I saw them too. They were talking to the teachers. Not asking about the teachers. I don't know why I just jumped to that. That change of heart thing is seriously amazing. I hope they don't find out we're responsible. Pretty sure we're fine. There's no proof it was us. We don't need to worry. You sound sure of yourself. Other than, you know, the security cameras, presuming there is security cameras, of Ryuji running around the school placing all the calling cards, other than that, I think it'll be fine. The world's Kamoshida shouldn't know anything that happened to him, though. Still, we did what was right. Don't go freaking out over some label. I guess that's true. Man, I really can't wait to keep living this double life. They're just leaving the kind of somewhat evidence through text messages. Carrying on you. Yep.
Are you listening?
Hey, Sasutora. Okay. I feel murderous intent. Please dodge. Yes. Badass. Yeah. But straight up his hand on head.
Hey!
How does that increase my charm? What the fuck? How does this work? Right, so I need to work on everything else.
Hey.
Actually, do I need to work on? I need to work on intelligence, guts, and I forgot what the last one was.
Have you seen that Phantom Aficionado website?
Let me heard of it. Wait, did you make it?
I'm the one who started it.
Okay, he did. And last stream I joked about him making a website for me.
You guys are the Phantom Thieves, aren't you?
What?
Sorry. Although, if things really are as I think, I should keep it a secret. Kamoshida used me, and I did some horrible things to you guys. This isn't much of a way for me to apologize for it. But if there's anything I can do to help, just let me know.
That's great, but
I'm glad to hear that. It's not just Kamoshida. There are tons of evil adults out there. But I'm sure the Phantom Thieves will do something. They can't let this end after just one target. That's why I wanted to make a forum where people could post their problems. There are probably a lot of people who have high hopes for the Phantom Thieves' next move. So, I've also implemented an anonymous poll on the site. Do you believe in the Phantom Thieves or not?
6.7%.
So eventually it'll be packed with tons of supportive posts. I'd really like to help out in the Phantom Thieves' acts of justice. Can I, please?
Sounds like fun. Whatever.
I'll live up to your expectations.
Whatever will get you away from me.
I promise.
No, I'm joking. Yeah. In some way, shape, or form, there's always somebody that gives you like quests in games like this.
Besides the public's reaction to your group, there were others who supported you.
Alright. I presume he's going to give me
Someone who
quests.
enthusiastically cheered the Phantom Thieves on. Perhaps they were quite close. What do you have to say to that?
Huh.
I am
What I say to that is I've got a new
Thou
bond.
art I. Thou hast acquired a new vow. It shall become the wings of rebellion that breaketh thy chains.
All of these are the same other than the end.
With the birth of the moon persona, I have obtained the winds of blessing that shall lead to freedom and new power.
Whatever you say. Op allows backup members to earn EXP. Pretty sure the backup members are if there's anybody not in battle at that time.
All right.
Whatever.
See you. We heard all that. Jeez. It was a little awkward trying to figure out when to walk over here.
So that forum is Mishima-kun's.
Has he figured out our identities?
Even so, I think it'll be fine. He seemed to be playing it cool.
I guess we should have a little chat about this later.
I will say, though, a forum where people can post problems may prove unexpectedly useful.
Honestly, I'm suppressing every urge to press start and fast forward
And we
everything
need
of
to
this.
stay sharp until we manage to find one. Once we do, we'll have to head into another palace. So we should prep our equipment and...
Wait! Oh, crap!
What's
Oh,
with
mate.
you?
Don't we have an exam coming up?
Judging
Yes,
by
we
that
do.
reaction, I'd assume you're going to struggle this time too.
It's not like you're any better. All you're good at is English.
I'd rather that than be bad at every subject.
Right. So, although it seems weird because they are talking in English, this is obviously based in Japan. So, that's why it says English there.
Even your Japanese is questionable at best, Ryuji.
What's questionable is whether you're really even a human.
I have like a little bit of a like a headcanon of events in the story, so because obviously things like Japanese when they're speaking English, or or you know, all the good is English when they're speaking English, things like that. I have a little bit of a headcanon where like the main characters have like a translation thing in their head, so everything is being translated into the language they know the best, so Japanese. But obviously, out of context, that seems weird as fuck.
Good comeback, huh?
No.
Let's discuss this with our fists.
Bring it.
Will you two stop it?
He's arguing with a cat.
Okay.
Alright. Yes, I need to study. Yeah, just said get close to people. Oh. How's your studying coming along? Have your medicine ready? I'm gonna test it as soon as possible. Stop by my little guinea pig. She is my favourite character, as I keep saying. Yep, I'm going to jump. Hi. Don't I need to increase my guts or something? Right. Ah, okay. You came because you saw my message, right? I want to do a clinical trial. Let my bond. Yes, I will hang out with
Head to the
her.
exam room.
Right. I'm going to be that type of guy who doesn't want to get anything wrong. So, with friendship. So, yeah, definitely not going to make use of my second screen at all. No, I'm joking. I'm just. Oop. Oop. Yeah, I am joking, but I just need to do something on my other screen quickly. That's why the game is paused. Come on. And it looks like the entire browser is just taking a shite on itself. Alright, yeah. Alright, that's fine. It's all good. I'm gonna walk around, let me know when you're ready to leave. Alright. Here you go. I made various judgments to the previous drug based on your trial results. I'm playing Diablo 3 while you stream, so yeah. Fair enough. Alright, drink it down in one gulp. Powerful taste, both sour and bitter, overwhelms me. This is terrible. I'm having a hard time breathing. And passes out. Your reaction to it is absolutely perfect. You feel a bit dazed. Yes, I mixed in some special components. Let's take your temperature and blood pressure. Also going to draw some blood. I want to perform a few motor skill tests that might be too much for you right now. Anyway, since we're in the final stage, I should stabilize the fundamental formula. So you are here. Oh, it's a police officer.
What?
I'm in the middle of an examination. I've told you before, officer, if you want to investigate me, you need to show me a warrant. I'm here because we've received a report. I'll need to see a detailed statement of medical expenses and full medical records. I bet you didn't have enough time to hide any incriminating documents, huh? Must be under orders of the medical chief of staff. Here you are. Huh? This kid is my only patient today. If you're asking for his medical expenses, I'm guessing I'm under suspicion of improper billing. Okay? But without a receipt, I'd say you've been sent on a wild goose chase. What's going on here? You're being manipulated. That report is fictitious. That is a word I haven't used in a while. Fictitious. It's nothing but an attempt to harass me. What? Nani? Hey, you, what are you doing here? You don't seem to be sick. Are you up to something illegal? I have a bad heart. A bad heart?
Mm-hmm.
He's stressed about taking his entrance exams. I have some drugs that help with relaxation. So is there anything else? As you can see, I'm pretty busy here. Fine. You're infuriating, you know that? But I expect nothing less from the plague. Oh then. I agree with that. Wait, what? So, he called her the plague. I'm curious to ask what that is about, but I'm just gonna say I agree.
Wow.
I think we're going to get along just fine. Yeah, I think asking about saying the plague is the wrong thing. Pardon me. There's nothing to worry about. I'm sure it was my former supervisor who made that false report. You eavesdropped on our conversation the other day, remember? He's just trying to put pressure on me by having the police investigate me and my practice. Okay, fair enough.
By the way...
Anyway, I need to draw some blood, and there'll be some mild anemia, but only temporary. You'll be fine. Part of our deal, remember? Yes. I guess I have no choice. I like kids who listen to their superiors. Enjoy your medicine. I like my bond with, I honestly forgot how to pronounce her name. Takemi? I don't know. It's growing deeper. Well, I love how she is the Death Arcana, and she is a doctor.
Alright.
There's draw more blood than usual, since you're healthy and all. Alright. Only kidding. Okay, please lie down. You can go home once I'm done. I feel like cooperating in that shady clinical trial has increased my guts. Pardon? Right, my guts is level 2, proficiency is level 2, and her charm is level 2, so I just need to increase my kindness and knowledge.
Take care.
My knowledge I can increase by studying, kindness. I don't remember how I increase that. I think it's just... I don't know, we'll see. Hi, my little guinea pig. You got home safely? Yeah, it's just around the corner. You still seemed kind of dizzy when you left, so I figured I'd check in. You know how it is. Some patients get sick on the way back home. think I have superpowers. I saw that, immediately went for it. Yep, I think I have superpowers. You sound fine enough to joke at least. Maybe I should up the dosage next time. Nods, do it. I think you'll be okay, but call me if you start feeling sick. I'm looking forward to our next clinical trial. Alright. Whatever. Hello, Sojiro. Right, okay.
You get to lock up now. I can't keep waiting for you to come home.
Fair enough.
Don't start any fires, okay?
No promises. Yeah, no promises. You can now leave Yonganya at night. Molly! Molly, come here! Molly! Little rugrat. I'll explain that in a second. Right, to explain. My dog was right in front of my door, and how he tells when somebody's in the room is he puts his nose to the corner of the door frame and then just sniffs really loudly and then huffs through the door. So I opened my door for him to come in, but he just walked away. He walked away like, yeah, nah, I'm not coming in.
Hey.
Do you want to go out now? We're allowed. Come to think of it, shouldn't we stop by the airship? Yes. Okay. If I can remember the controls, Shibuya airsoft shop. Sup, dude? You came at just the right time. Slight change of plans. A paper bag the other day, all yours. You picked it up somewhere. Nothing to do with me, you understand? I didn't see it, I didn't touch it, I don't know about it. Got it? Yay! Want to shop elsewhere. A modified gun should be powerful enough to use during the palace battles. Let's ask him about what's inside the bag. Don't freak out and ask him. Oh, fuck's sake. Yeah, I need slightly stronger guts. Alright, let's see. Alright. Everything I did in that first palace, I didn't sell anything. And I got 26,000 out of it.
Okay.
Right, melee weapons.
Sounds good.
We've got the best. Alright, everyone's got the best so far.
Okay.
Ranged weapon.
Alright, which
me.
one?
Everyone's got the best that they can use. No point looking at anything else really.
Come again.
Done here, go home. There's no place for a kid to be hanging around. Alright. We shall feast like kings. Yes. How much do I have now actually? I actually forgot how to check that. There we are. 62,000. Technically 63,000 yen, because it's just over. Which is... I actually don't know the conversion for that, actually. Okay, Google. What is 63,000 yen in British pound? I got curious. Which is £377 and 53 pence. So that is decent. I don't know why I got curious enough to search Google for it. Yeah, whatever, never mind. You know, I think I'm gonna do the Big Bang Burger challenge. Welcome to Big Bang Burger, open 24 hours a day, as there's no night or day in space. For fuck's sake, okay. Big Burger, okay, whatever, I don't care. Apparently eating a burger can increase... Yeah, apparently it increases charm for some of them, which is bullshit. I was just eating a massive fucking burger increase charm.
Thank you very much.
Or make you more charmful. Comet Burger.
For real?
Yeah, this is the smallest challenge burger they offer. It was a lot bigger than I expected. This burger is... I'm not gonna read that. You were already with an extravagant prize. Prize with great good luck.
Now then.
30 minutes to eat all that. Yeah, go! Nom 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 nom. All this meat makes sense for a challenge of such cosmic proportions. Looks good, but it's so big. Oh, I can eat it all. So, yeah, I need to increase my knowledge to increase that. However, it did do something for guts, I think. Yes.
Wanna head back?
Yeah, it slightly increased my guts, but not very much. A little more to the right, you can't see the screen. Today's headlines: volleyball beating investigation. Yep, that's just about this shit. Pretty sure I said something about Madarame there too.
Yep.
Exam starting on Wednesday.
Open your textbooks.
God, it starts on Wednesday. That's 4 days away from here. I'm gonna fail. I'm gonna fucking fail. The upside is I have the bloody, I will be using the Phantom, was it? Community. I don't know how to word it, but it's there. Princess Kaguya gives her suitors absurd tasks, demands fancy gifts, and then runs off to the moon. Okay. Some men lose their fortunes, some are humiliated, and some have got serious wounds or go blind. Women like Princess Kaguya actually show up a lot in stories from around the world. Now then, Sasutora.
Do you know the answer?
You've probably heard that a woman who uses her wiles to lead people to their doom is a female fatale. Connecting to the network. I didn't press anything for this, but apparently it's connect. What the fuck is going on? What? Okay, I'm having a bloody system error again out of nowhere. Translations of Femme Fatale. Fatal Woman, I want to say.
This is it.
Exactly.
Yeah, that is correct. The answer is Fatal Woman. Yes, because obviously Fatale does mean woman. Wait. What has that to do with eating? Yeah, I know. I probably missed that message from earlier, but I've got no idea what, increases knowledge or guts to do with fucking eating, but it's how it works in this game. To actually complete those challenges, I remember hearing that you need to get everything up further. So you need charm up to a certain degree, you need knowledge, you need guts, you need fucking proficiency, and there's the last fifth one, which is... What was the fifth one? Oh, fucking hell, why have I forgot? I do not know why I keep forgetting the one of them, so... Charm, knowledge, proficiency, guts... I don't know, I'll check in a minute. I'm not gonna read all that. I got the answer right, I'm just gonna skip it. Yeah, but I've heard to do those challenges you need to get all of them up for some reason.
None of these posts are any good. Everyone's just bitching about their parents or their boyfriends. There ain't even a hint about a new palace.
We can't get everything online. Finding a post with a name and location is asking a lot.
Guess we just gotta find one ourselves then.
Are you seriously suggesting we look for a target that even the police have overlooked?
Yeah, you're right. We should probably just hold off till exams are done with, huh? We can wait and see for a little longer, then worry about coming up empty-handed if it happens.
Oh.
Kyoto.
This place is off limits, you know.
We'll get out of here once we're done chatting. Anyways, What's Miss Council President want with us?
To finish, you need to be max level. No, you don't. I mean, it would be absolutely stupid early game if you need to get max level at everything to finish. But there's multiple levels of the challenge, and they get harder and harder and harder each time. So, for the last one, you probably will need to get level 5 in quite a few things. But yeah, not early one, because I almost done it with what I have.
The troublemaker, the center of gossip, and the infamous transfer student. Interesting combination.
Great way to start a conversation.
By the way, it seems as though you got to know Mr. Kamoshida pretty well.
Not really.
Yeah, you know, he's only been here a month or so.
I heard Mr. Kamoshida used a volleyball team member to spread details of your past record. Don't you hate him? Mr. Kamoshida, I mean.
What's all this about? My friend here's an upstanding guy.
I don't mean to offend. Many students have been shaken up by what happened with Mr. Kamoshida. The rumors about that odd calling card-esque posting aren't going away either.
I didn't expect someone like you would care about that tactless stuff, Mijima-senpai.
I don't know that it was tactless.
Oh yeah, she's technically an upperclassman. That's what they
Anyways,
call the
we done
senpai.
here? We can't leave if you keep talking to us.
At least try to understand my position. Being forced to deal with this horseplay.
Horseplay?
Ah yes, by the way. It's been decided that this place will be closed off due to the incident. I heard some people are coming up here without permission, after all.
It's
I'm
us.
sorry to have interrupted
And the
you.
person who's doing those tomatoes.
What was that about?
She's onto us. That girl seems rather sharp. We should be cautious of her.
She really pisses me off.
Yeah, be careful. I'm going... Oh,
Talk about a pain in the
shut up,
ass.
Ryuji. For the next couple of days in-game, I will be studying. Because that's what I need to do. To increase and make sure I pass. For that, I will be studying. There's nothing really that happens if you don't. It's just better to do that now.
That reminds me. Study hard. Especially you, Ryuji. There are bound to be traps that will need to be solved with brains. Keep in mind that everything you do in your daily lives has an impact on your abilities.
True. Studying won't be so bad if we just think of it as helping us prepare to be phantom thieves.
I guess you got a point. But man, it's just so lame. I was all fired up about helping people, not about studying.
Well, I do have somewhere interesting to show you beforehand. You guys did originally promise to help me out with my mission after.
Is this where what I think it is?
Huh? Mission?
Follow me.
What are you bringing us here for?
It
Just
is.
do as I told
It
you.
is what I'm thinking it is.
Alright, I've got the Phantom Aficionado website up. Now what?
Look for a post with a full name in it.
I already said there's no info on any big shots, don't you remember? But man, people actually go put someone's real name on here. That's some scary shit.
You won't listen to what I say. No, wait. There's no name on this one.
Someone's bad-mouthing me in online chat rooms.
Oh,
This
yeah?
one's got a name.
Ignore those. Aren't there any posts about more serious trouble?
I don't know what to do about my ex who's stalking me. His name is Natsuhiko Nakanohara. It says he's a teller at City Hall.
A government worker stalking someone?
No kidding.
That should be a suitable target. Alright. Now get the meta-nav ready.
We're just gonna jump right into a palace? Fine by me.
You don't yell at you, idiot.
What happened to all that talk of unanimous decision? What do you think we should do?
Let's go.
That's what I'm talking about.
Okay then, let's go.
She didn't have an issue with it. Why is she complaining?
So the name is...
Actually, we don't need a location this time. Just enter exactly what I say. The key word is... mementos.
Huh? What are you trying to pull?
Just listen to me. It should work. I think.
Yeah, it is what I'm thinking it is.
That again? Mementos, was it?
Candidate found.
We got a hit?
Just as I thought.
I mean, what I find interesting about that is part of that, like, Mentos are actually, like, actually a sweet.
Everyone disappeared. It kind of feels like I'm walking on air.
Is this that Nakanohara guy's palace?
Nope.
That's half right, but half wrong. This is a type of palace, but it's different from the normal ones. Come on, let's head down. The shadows here lurk underground. I don't quite understand why. It may be
This was what I was on about when I said there's a better place to grind levels.
How?
Yeah, this is where I was on
On
about.
your way to school. Follow me.
Wait up, Cat!
But it's also extremely dangerous if I wait too long here.
The hell is this place? Wait, our clothes changed?
The shadows know we're here?
Since the moment we stepped in,
You should have told us!
we're still safe right here. I've come to investigate a number of times. Shadows never come up to this floor, but it's a different story once you go down. This place is simply teeming with them.
More importantly, what is this mementos? It's about time you start explaining.
Mementos is everyone's palace.
Huh?
Yep.
What do you mean, everyone's?
A palace as grand as the previous castle only forms when a person's wishes are extremely distorted. So instead of many individual palaces, the general public has one gigantic shared palace. That's where we are now.
Yep, that's how that works.
Mementos.
Now that you mention it, this place feels a bit different from Kamoshida's palace.
When you say shared, you mean they're all put together? Even though they're just strangers?
Think of it as the collective unconscious. No, never mind. You wouldn't understand that.
So what you're saying is, using this place, we can even change the hearts of people who don't have a palace?
Correct. The steps to do so are slightly different, though.
But this place looks pretty huge. Are we gonna be able to get around just by walking?
I hate the boring talking bits.
It seems the time has finally come. Morgana! Transform! Come now, Panda.
He turned into a car. Yeah.
A car?
No way!
This comes from the way cognition materializes in the metaverse. Plus a bit of extra training. It's not dissimilar to how you guys transform.
You turning into a car is totally different than our clothes changing.
For some reason, cats turning into buses is an extremely widespread cognition among the general public.
Oh my gosh.
No idea.
Wait, why didn't you do this at the castle?
I would have if I could, but that castle was cramped. There were tons of stairs, and no way this fits on top of a chandelier.
Hey, Skull! Ladies first!
Hey, stop pulling me! Oh, that's dangerous!
And I'm stuck driving.
Panther, please be gentle!
All aboard! Let's go!
Why did everyone get in the back? Someone needs to drive.
Why are you all just sitting back there? I'm a car, remember? I'm not going anywhere unless someone drives me.
You can't drive yourself?
Do you know how to drive?
I've driven in the game.
That's a bit worrying, but I'll let you handle it. I don't even know
At this
how
time, crashing has
You're
advantages.
more skilled than I am, too.
Alright then, we'll leave the driving to you.
Alright, just
Then
close
start
back
the
out.
engine. You can't drive if it's not running.
Close the door.
Oh, jeez, what a pain. Where's the key to this thing?
Why would you need a key? There's a switch just down next to the steering wheel. That tickles. Lower, lower. Oh, there. That feels so good.
Is that purring I hear? Oh, what a
Yeah, he is
creepy-ass
purring.
car.
Don't underestimate my meowdery engine. We're going
Meowdery engine. What the fuck?
Whoa!
This place does feel like a palace. I guess we strange driving on the tracks like this in the real world. Right, whatever. So we just need to drive until we find something. I get that much. Boop. Alright, what are these? They are slimes.
I don't see a weak spot.
Oh, I haven't encountered one of these yet, have I? Okay, so I'll try ice. Nope. Wind. Alright, weak to wind. Good to know. If I can, I will try and capture one.
It's almost scary how good I am. This is a holdup.
Alright, timid. Let me up out. Let's talk once me understand you. Let me lend you my power.
I'm scared. Use soothing words.
Okay, me not make excuse, me lost, so me play consequences. Me am really in soup now. Do what you want, me am ready if you want to grill me. I don't want to eat you. Me pretty sure you know want me mean by grill. My brain is hurting trying to read this word by word. Fucking hell. But you play along and make joke, you nice person. Hey human, you look really young. You still at that age where you depend on others. You go back to your mother's arms. You need to take a nap now. After I'm done with this. Even in a situation like this, you think of your mother. Me remember talking to you before. Me remember now. I don't... Slime. Me am slime. Why am I still reading? Gained the slime mask. Okay. I love how we're gonna meet. Oh, there we are. I actually found it pretty quickly.
Whoa.
Oh, what the hell is this? It's all wavy and shit. This is the place. I sense the target up ahead. Let's go. The thing is about mementos, which I love, but it is quite annoying. It changes paths every time you enter it. So every floor is always different. Even if you go from floor to floor. So if you go floor 1 to floor 2, back to floor 1 will be different. It seems like it's like a shadow. Let me see. Some front desk guy at City Hall become a stalker, right? I don't know how much evil he's done, but we have to do something if he's bothering other people. Let's go talk to him. Alright. Oh wait. Oh fuck. I wanted to change my gun.
Are you that stalker? Haven't you ever stopped to consider how your ex feels?
She's my property. I can do whatever I want with her. It's not like she didn't treat me like a plaything. What's wrong with me doing the same?
You can't treat someone like shit just because they did it to you. What a load of crap. We're gonna change the hearts of all the bastards like you.
There are millions of people far worse than me. What about Madarame? He stole everything from me, but you're letting him off the hook?
Madarame? What the hell's this guy going on about?
Yep. And he is an imp.
Here he comes.
Pretty sure that's an imp. I don't quite remember. Now I finally have what's rightfully mine. I'm not going to let you take a leg. When I take the little word, come and fight me, I'll shoot what I mean. Okay. Let's do cursed. No, didn't do shit. Sledgehammer. Okay. Oh god, he stunned her. That ain't good. Okay, he's weak to electricity. All out attack. Right, so for electricity, do I have any? I do not have any other electricity. Let's use bless. I'm actually gonna guard again and shock the bitch. Nope, back out. That's on pass. And bless again. What I like about this, if you do baton passes, because it increases damage, it also increases healing if you use a healing move instead. Everyone leveled up. New skill for Angel. Baisudi. It cures burn, freeze, shock for one ally. Okay, what's the next one? Dodge curse. Increases evasion from non-Mudo curse skills. I don't know what non-Mudo means, but whatever.
Now I'm even more
Lucky punch. Minuscule physical damage to one foe with high chance of critical. Miragi. Light fire damage to all foes, chance of inflicting burn. Okay. I will rearrange their abilities in a minute.
Sorry, please forgive me. I couldn't stop obsessing. Not after this person I trusted used me and then disposed of me.
Which person?
Hold on. Are you talking about that guy you mentioned earlier? Madarame?
I was afraid of being thrown away again, like some worthless thing.
So some selfish bastard was making you suffer too. Still, you shouldn't have dragged an unrelated woman into your mess.
Yes, I know that now. I'll put an end to my love for her. Hey, you can change people's hearts, right?
Yep.
In that case, won't you change Madarame's heart? Before more people fall victim to him?
Change Madarame's heart?
Plot. I have to.
What's that shining thing?
It's his
The
treasure.
bud of a treasure. Had we left it be, it very well may have blossomed into a palace. Joker, this will make a perfect reward.
Yes. Yoink. Attachment pearl. I don't know if I want that.
So Nakanohara had a change of heart,
Achievement.
right?
One step at a
Most
time.
likely. But how are we supposed to know if we succeeded?
Well, the lady posted the dude's name online. If he really does change, she'll probably comment again.
Yep.
You do have a point.
Either way, training against shadows down here is the best. It's great prep for our next target.
It's also nice to be able to give courage to the people who post their problems online.
On top of that, we can sell whatever treasure we get for some cold hard cash.
Well, sounds like things are going pretty great for us. All right.
Don't bloody jinx it.
Hold on. There's somewhere I want to show you guys before we leave.
What, there's more?
Don't worry, it won't take long.
Yep, we need to... I think I know where we need to go. But before that, I want to change my weapon. Because I got that custom gun, didn't I? Yes, right, police E. High shock. It has 4 rounds, so it's less, but it has 44 more points of damage, but minus 5 points of accuracy. But that's fine, because these ones I believe I can upgrade at some point. Detective shoulder pads. Wait, why have I got shoulder pads equipped? I've got much stronger stuff. Oh, it's probably because that's all I had at the time. 30 HP plus with 75 defense. Old pajamas, 57 defense with 15 evasion. I'm not going to equip that on me, but I will equip that on somebody. Duke's coat, because that's 75 armor. Accessory, that's 5. Wait, what was that? Okay, diorama, which is a healing moderate amount of HP to one enemy or one teammate. Right, so Morgana, I'm going to equip you with the Duke's coat as well. Oh, that's for Yuji. Yeah, Morgana. Alright, you have very limited things because you're a cat. I'm going to equip... Oh, she has very limited things. I don't know why she has very limited things. So at the minute she's got Confident Camisole, Old Pajamas, because that gives a lot of evasion. which is actually what I was going to equip for her. What does she have now? Increases money gained by 15%, that's fine. Wait, what was this one? New cinema. Oh! he's gone like chibi. Ryuji. Demonica. I don't know what actually. Samurai Girl. No, that doesn't fit him. I know who's a good fit for that one actually, but not him. Let's go with Tracksuit because he always likes to run. Yeah. Right.
Focus.
Run. Yes. Leave.
Guess we gotta do it.
Further down. Don't care. Right.
Focus.
Sneak attack. All these ones. Yeah, still slimes. Okay. What are they actually weak to? Weak to fire and wind. Alright. Oh fuck! Wrong button. Good thing I can change persona multiple times now. Yep. Fire. Fire. Baton pass. Yep, and he can use wind. And then baton pass to and then she can use fire. Oh, I forgot. I could have used her new ability, which is fire against everybody, an all-out attack. Although I could have got more XP for my slime persona, but it really isn't worth it.
Okay. Piece of cake.
Alright, so yeah, this is just blocked off. Right, that one's unstable. Jack-o'-lantern, Bicorn, and Pixie. Electric, Ice and Wind, Ice, Physical and Curse. No, Ice Gun and Curse, okay. So I'm gonna go with Ice. Yeah, so Jack-o'-lantern first. Because he's the nuking one, so he's just gonna probably kill them all. Yep, there we are. And I got an item for that too.
Yeah! Victory!
Okay.
Didn't even break a sweat.
Right. Open door. There's a chest. Right, if I ever hear it while I'm here, which I will eventually, because I'm going to be grinding here eventually, but well, when I hear it, then I will actually say something, but until then, I'm not going to, because I would rather keep it secret. What are they weak to again? Fire. Fucking instant. And again.
All enemies defeated. Just what I'd expect from you, Joker.
Okay. Shadow defeated.
And yes, says done.
Hold on a sec. You guys hearing something?
Yeah, train on the opposite side.
The trains are totally running.
Of course they are. We're in the subway, you know.
Yeah, but I thought this was a palace.
Then maybe this is how the public views this place? I don't know.
People go through this darkness every day?
Forget that! You sure we're cool running around on these tracks?
Should be fine as long as we're not on the same ones. I think. I'm no train expert.
You gotta be kidding me!
Anyway, let's head to the
Right.
lower area. It should be
Alright,
right.
whatever. Yeah, just go down. And then area 2. End. Because it's all I've unlocked so far. There it is, that's what I wanted to show you. So Morgana thinks his like true self is sealed at the very bottom of this, but I've got no idea.
What is this place? It's kinda creepy.
And a dead end at that. Why does it even exist?
Now hold on. Just watch. This is most likely not an ordinary wall. If my hunch is correct...
And it opened.
It opened!
A new area has been confirmed in the depths. Updating guidance information.
See? It's just as I thought.
What do you mean?
That wall wouldn't budge when I came here by myself before. But it'd be weird for the deepest part of Mementos to be some normal place like this, wouldn't it?
So you're thinking there's gotta be more?
And the further you go down, the
Yeah.
more dangerous
Now that
it
Kamoshida's palace
gets.
is gone and people are actually starting to talk about us, I knew something had to have changed down here.
How deep is it? Should we try going further down?
Let's not. That's not why we're here today, remember? We've already accomplished our goal. We should head back, and I'll explain more once we're home.
No, I want to keep going down.
Hey,
Oh, there's that boy.
a person? In Mementos?
Maybe it's this one.
He turns into a drink.
Tasty.
Hey, what's he drinking?
Oh. I thought I felt something strange for a second. So, who are you guys?
This is the boy that's in the the Thieves' Den area. He burst through the wall.
We should be asking you that.
Good point. Sorry about that. It's customary for a human to introduce itself before asking another human for its name. Thanks for reminding me, Mr. Tanuki? No, Cat?
What took so long to come up with cat? And I'm not either of those.
Fine.
Yeah, getting confused about that seems pretty normal to me.
My name is Jose. I'm looking for flowers. I'm pretty surprised to see some normal humans running around. I didn't know people could just come here.
Well, we are pretty special. Wait, that's not important. Who you are is what matters right now.
When you said you were looking for flowers, did you mean that floating thing?
That's right, pretty lady. Those seem to be the ones I've been looking for. I'm collecting as many of them as I can, because I'm studying humans.
Studying humans? That's why you turned a flower into a drink?
Yep.
Drinking flower juice counts as studying?
Hey, could you guys help me with my research?
How?
By collecting flowers for me. I wouldn't ask you to do it for free, though. I find all kinds of stuff you can use while you're exploring. I'll trade you some of that stuff for more flowers.
What do you think? Should we try and get him some flowers?
This guy comes in handy here because the more flowers and other things you get for him, he can upgrade this place. He can make it stronger. So I can get more money, more items, or just generally better stuff. But it could also do things like if I want strong enemies, enemies will get stronger, or enemies get weaker in certain levels, things like that, which I love.
Seems like we could do some good, but we don't know this kid. We gotta be careful.
Oh, I'm sure he's fine. Let's give him a hand.
She's saying that because he
seems
called
like he could use it,
he called her
and
pretty.
It shouldn't be too hard to pick flowers while we're exploring, right?
Okay. Any other reasons?
He called me pretty lady.
Yeah, there we are.
No, Lady on.
She's easily.
I mean, he said he
yeah,
does
win-win.
some
Yeah,
stuff
definitely.
and all. What'd he say?
Well, are you going to help me find the flowers or not?
Yes, let's help him.
Thanks.
All that just for saying yes.
Wait, hang on a second. We still have.
Shut up, Morgana.
This kid is. Don't go thanking us just yet, but.
Shut up.
Here, you can have this.
Milk cookies.
Thanks, but I'll pass.
Well, yeah, you're making the kid worry about you even more.
Morgana's annoying in this situation because he's jealous that someone
I'll
else
be looking for flowers
complimented
around here,
Arm.
so stop by and say hi if you see me. Oh, And I guess just gathering flowers would be kind of boring, huh? Since you humans seem to enjoy playing so much, I'll come up with some fun games for you. Ah, I also remembered something humans like to say to each other. Good job.
Clown
Who the
horn.
hell was that?
If he's studying humans,
Yeah,
does that
Yusuke.
mean he isn't one? I mean, he just seemed like some nice kid.
Yeah, he is also a shadow too. His eyes were yellow.
At least
I actually don't know who Josei is.
Anyways, if we see any of those flowers you want...
Alright, whatever. Let's leave. Oh shit. What would that be? The thing is, I picked up something strange while I was exploring earlier. Here it is. A star.
Huh?
The hell is that? It's what they look like. So that's what I call them. Is that what you're going to show us? So, humans make wishes on stars, right? Yeah, that's what it is. So, that's actually the other thing I was on about that we collect for him. Every level, I think, has a star somewhere on it. Sometimes it's hidden. Sometimes the path won't quite appear. Things like that. Once you get enough of those stars, that's when you can upgrade things. You can also do... no, the flowers, you buy stuff from him. Like healing items, things like that, consumables. And the stars is when you upgrade mementos. And the rest of this, I don't really care. Because it's just that simple, upgrading our wishes. But upgrading... granting our wishes. Which is normally upgrading this place.
Mementos, huh? Still don't really get that. Oh, and what was that wall thing we saw at the end?
I mean, it's still a win-win, but yeah.
Not entirely sure, but that wall must have been there for a reason. If Mementos is the public's palace, though, it might be affected by the general public's belief in us.
Why do you know so much about it, Morgana?
My memories are a little foggy in that regard. However, I need to know what lies in the depths of Mementos. No matter what.
No matter what?
Mementos is not just everyone's palace. It's the source of all palaces.
If I remember from the base game, every level is like story locked, so you can only get through there depending on the palace you are currently on, or like friendship levels and missions you've completed and things like that.
It used to be that palaces like Kamoshida's with one ruler simply didn't exist. So if we can do something about the greatest cause of distortions, I'm certain my appearance will...
You wanted someone to save you too.
I just needed pawns.
I see. So that's why you came poking your nose around with us.
I'll help you. I hope you can regain what you've lost.
I'll be relying on you guys.
By the way, Morgana, are you a boy? Or might you be a girl?
Definitely a boy.
Yeah, I agree. I wanted to make sure though, just in case.
He could turn out to be pretty ancient. What if he smells like an old person?
Stop that! In any case, of course I'm male! I mean,
I think.
What is it?
No, it's nothing. We're done talking about that. Anyway, we now know that we can perform minor changes of heart in mementos. If we come across any eye-catching leads, it may be worth dealing with them for a bit of combat practice.
There weren't any other outstanding ones, though.
A lot of this is pretty boring.
If we can change someone famous and make
Because they're just saying the same thing again and again and
the big
again.
fish are our main targets after all.
First, you need to find a way to get through your exams.
I gotta study.
You can now go to mementos. Yeah, whatever. That guy. His outfit is different. He's probably a protag. He's probably important. It was a piece of cake. If we take down some kind of big target next, it's only going to be famous. Not to get famous, blah blah blah. You know what? If people don't know who we are, how are we gonna give them any courage? He's right. I don't think you're necessarily wrong, but we really should be doing all that. I don't care. Same shit. I want to help people.
What's up?
It's just the same shit again and again and again. Is there anything you want to know about that? I can tell you. Can I sit down and read anything at all?
Hey.
I'll definitely repay you. Okay, whatever.
Nice.
It's pretty healthy. I don't know what to do actually. I'm just gonna train, I think. Can I not do anything? Oh no, I cannot train, but I can do this. Goho M. What's this? To Metaverse entrance. Spotlight. Raises chances of being targeted by foes for one ally. So you can essentially just send them to somebody else, like, yeah, kill him, not me. Banishable. I've got a bunch of other stuff. I don't need any of that. I'm just going to keep going with lockpicks as I need a lot of them. Got 3.
Yes.
Definitely getting better. Bing. Bing. Yeah, proficiency is 2. Right, knowledge, kindness. That was the thing I forgot earlier. The kindness.
Well then.
Well, yeah. You get all of them higher, the better you can do stuff. Okay, I've got like 4 days. Saw on the form. Forum. Nice job sticking it to the stalker. Come in handy, didn't it? What are you talking about? It's okay, you don't have to say it. I know deep down in my heart that it was useful. I know, I'm in Shibuya right now. I'd love it if you, your actions, I'll be waiting in the dine in Shibuya if you want to swing by. What is he up to? Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Oh, okay, I kind of got forced to it.
You know, with the special activities. Oops. Sorry about that. I haven't been getting a lot of sleep lately. I've been staying up managing the fan site all night. Every night. I think it's called PR.
Yeah, public relations. Fan site.
The Phantom Thieves aficionado website. Fan site for short. You need a catchy name if you want people to notice you. This is all a bit of P-Thieves propaganda. Basically, there's no point to taking down bad guys if nobody's gonna know about it. That's why I've started a blog for posts from people you guys saved, while filtering out the haters. We need the Phantom Thieves to be seen in the proper light if we want to make the name popular, right?
You doing good, kid.
Really? Just hearing you say that makes my all-nighters worth it. So, actually, I really want to know how you punish people. Don't worry, I'm not gonna ask. It wouldn't be any fun if you just up and told me. After all, the Phantom Thieves have a reputation for being secretive.
Yeah. No, he would understand if I told him.
I wish I could be more like you guys somehow. But I'll still be here to draw attention to the stuff you do. You can leave that part to me. I'm gonna use my fan site to promote the Phantom Thieves and weed out any negative comments. Your popularity is gonna be at my mercy. Or,
at my mercy.
Like
yeah, you can fuck us over if you wanted.
Image management representative, so to speak.
Sounds cool.
I knew you'd understand. Anyway, I'm gonna do everything I can to make sure that title's more than just for show. I've gotta say though, managing the Phantom Thieves' reputation is tiring work. The forum gets all sorts of weird posts, including tons of things unrelated to reforming society. It'd defeat the purpose of the site if the truth of the Phantom Thieves was buried among all that garbage. Oh, but you don't need to worry. I'll sort through all the trash.
I don't know why I just noticed this, but why the fuck is there a golden motorcycle to the right of the screen? Why?
speaking of which, I've actually already found some worthwhile info about our very own school. Our quest to boost your popularity can start close to home. I'll give it my all.
Have fun with that. He seems motivated. Bump. Level 2.
Alright.
Yes, so we'll now give you information on targets and mementos. After making it a target, have a change of heart. Meet with him to deepen the trust between you. He will give you more information on new targets.
I might be overworking myself, though.
Have a nap then. Go to bed.
Man, I'm exhausted. I think I'd fall asleep on the spot if I weren't talking to you. I should head home.
Yes, yes, you should.
See you later.
Sometimes it's a prompt to get more people to go to the restaurants for attention. Yeah, I thought that was the case. I just thought it was weird. You know, a full-on gold motorbike. Blah, blah, blah. Yeah, I know. I don't really know many examples off the top of my head, but some of them do have things like that. But it's still just a bit strange to me. Studying, went to be home. There's some shit going on. All right, let's buy some stuff. Right.
Hey, hey.
That bionutrient set. I've got a bunch of them. So relaxation set. Got it. Right. I don't want to brew coffee, I want to study. Is there anybody here?
Yo.
Studying. Right, bad weather makes it easier to focus. Don't know how that works. You don't have much time to study when you go out in the world, so do it now while you can. Yes, study.
Make sure your clothes up.
Why does it be like, do you want to study? Yes. Are you sure you want to study? Yes. Are you sure you want to study? Fucking yes! Study! Anyway, so you're able to solve these problems rather quickly. Hope you're not just picking the easy ones. Making good progress. Bing! Has that leveled up my... No, not yet.
Well then.
Tell yourself you keep going for too long. Good. Yep. I'm actually sorry. I'm now just thinking with that whole restaurant thing. Is there? I want to know if there's many by like Devon in the UK.
Morning.
Hello, Anne. Studying. What's up?
Actually, I've been having this feeling that someone's watching me. No, it can't be. Oh, maybe I just can't shake off the feeling of infiltrating a palace. At the palace, we're always cautious of not being noticed, you know? So it has to be my imagination. Yeah.
Do you mean the atmosphere at school is different now? No computer. Nobody ever talked about him out in the open like this before. That's true. I wish somebody just thanked us for it though. Either way, right. Actual computer's actually being punished for his crimes. That's very good enough for me. I agree. Okay, again. Right. What's this? Some info for you. Saw on the fan site. But I've heard about it at school too. This guy's been bullying's gone too far. Piece of cake.
Oh.
Yes, I got a new target. I just don't want to do that right now. I want to bloody... No! Fuck's sake. Let's study for exams.
Let's go.
Alright.
Confirming mementos requests. No! I do not. Fucking hell. Oh, and he wants... It is going to, bro. Fucking hell. I've got so much shit to do. Fuck it, yes. Fuck studying. The effect should be instant this time. Let's see, eyes are focused. Nothing yet. Oh, there it is. So my mouth feels like it's burning and my nose is itchy.
Oh.
Oh, there it is. The inhibitory. Fucking what? Inhibitory. So inhibited effect. Okay. Your weight was the primary reason it took longer to kick in than expected. This is what I expected from a teenager. Making great progress. Practice makes perfect. Whatever.
Hello?
Medical clinic of internal medicine. How can I help? Emergency, but we're not a designated hospital. Besides, the head physician here is Talking. Hopefully rude, just hanging up on a lady like that. What was that about? I'm actually quite curious. One second. Yeah, what is this? Alright, never mind. Alright, that's all. Alright. Anyway, what was that about?
Oh.
He basically just called the wrong number. An ambulance driver was looking for a transfer location and all the designated hospitals were full. But to think they'd actually call a general practitioner must have been a new pandemic. He seemed to at least know my name though. I've been blacklisted by the larger medical community. They called me the plague. I knew it was a bad idea to ask her about that. It's a good thing I didn't. Due to a grave medical error I made. A medical error? This goes back to my old job. I used to work at a university hospital in the city. I was never actually convicted of anything, but I'm still considered a pariah in the medical industry. Does that scare you? Participating in clinical trials run by a doctor like that? I don't mind. Oh, wait, I don't mind. Is it true? I need the medicine. No, I don't mind. I don't care. You seriously are one strange kid. Well, that's fine. Being ostracized has enabled me to focus on my own research and development. Regardless, I look forward to working with you. I'll be sure to add some additional medicine for you. Yep, bond is growing deeper. Bam. Level 3. Add more healing items.
Alright.
Hello? Huh?
An order of teriyaki chicken. I find that fucking funny. Someone called her for thinking that she was a fucking takeout place.
Take care.
I have to talk to you about something. You haven't told anyone, right? Of course not. I mean, part of the deal is that you're strictly prohibited from sharing anything that happens here, so I guess for now I'll believe you. Feels like I'm getting a lot more patience. Okay. Wonder why they keep hearing about me. It's really been bugging me. All I wanted to ask you. See you soon. I'm in. Oh yeah, I just realised I needed to get level 2 guts to continue with the trials with her, but I already got that. That's why she's been doing it daily. Exams are such a downer. Want to study together? Yes. Study. Diner in Shibuya. That long sentence is tough. Try to think about what the underlined section means. Are you starting to understand how to dissect these problems? I think so. So jealous you get a one-on-one study session with Lady Arn. It's not, well, whatever. It seems like you're making more progress than usual. Yes. Nod. Yes. I am fine. I really want to level up my knowledge though. It's annoying me that's not gone up yet. I'm actually not good at this because of my time abroad. Oh shit, I think she's actually good at this because of time abroad. You think you help me with maths now? Yeah, sure.
Let's get back.
Let's stop here. Right. Quite funny because in real life, maths is one of those things that
Looks like you're attending school
I'm generally
seriously.
okay at, but I keep fucking up simple shit.
You also seem pretty close with Takamaki-san if you're both coming to school together. You just transferred here, though. I guess you two really click.
We're in the same class, so whatever.
I see. You seemed a lot closer than that yesterday morning. I heard she was a victim of Mr. Kamoshida. But was that all there was to it? Either way, closer inspection should clear everything up. Goodbye.
Whatever. I noticed that Yoshizawa was in the background too. I think her name is Yoshizawa. Exams start tomorrow. Fuck.
Shall we begin?
Marks the rise of the samurai, which I'm sure you've all been waiting for. But as described in the tale of the Hike, it was a time when all the great world... Wait, no. Fucking... As described in the tale of the Hike, it was a time when all that was great would fall from grace. Right, definitely misread that. It wasn't unusual for heroes of yesterday to be struck down as rebels of the present day. By the way, sympathizing with the loser of the weak is called magistrate's patronage. That term from Minamoto no Yoshitsune, Tsune's position, and it also became a way of referring to him as well.
Do you know the answer?
Do you know the time period he was active? I don't fucking know. Oh, fucking... I have heard of this before. Bloody hell, why? I want to say the Mora... Yeah, kind of. I have heard this before, and it's on the tip of my tongue, and it's bugging me. Sorry, it is bugging me that it's not coming in. What the fuck is it? I want to say it's the bottom one, but I'm doubting her. The top one also comes to mind. I don't even know where I heard this either. I'm just gonna guess the bomb. I'm gonna guess the bomb.
This is it. Correct.
I was right. Okay. Yeah, I thought I knew that from somewhere. I don't remember where, but I did hear that. He supported his brother Yoritomo during the Heian period. But despite his contributions in defeating the Taira, he was driven out by his brother and ultimately executed. However, in the centuries that followed, Yoshitsune became more popular as a tragic hero. Okay then. Sorry, Phantom, I just saw your message. It's fine, don't worry about it. It was just, I knew it. It didn't click for a while.
Nice go.
And I kind of... forgot what we was talking about when you say how though, you mean. When you said that, I didn't notice it until now. So, I'm sorry that I missed that. Still not level 2 yet. Shite. Rather than siding with one who has overwhelming power, people prefer the underdog opposing them. It's sort of like rooting for a minor league baseball team instead of an all-star major league one.
Yep.
You can understand that. It's like if I don't root for them, then who will? Alright. And alright, fair enough.
What are your thoughts?
I'd like to say normally I'm quite good with the chat, but today I just seem to be focusing on the game, and sorry about that. What's you up to? Does he want to study? I'll decide later. No, I don't want to bloody hang out. I want to go into the bloody library and knowledge. And knowledge. Oh, it's you. Sorry for what I said. Judged a book by its cover. Failed as librarian. Whatever. You can hone your knowledge here quite nicely now, but you won't be able to raise your guts anymore. Does that mean? Did they say? No, I actually don't want to. Okay, so they let me read a book in the corner. I want to study.
Hey.
Let's do it.
Hey.
Tell a lot about a person based on their choice of pencil lead. How? Never mind. I'm not going to ask how that works.
Wanna head back?
It's getting late. Yep. You're having too much fun to notice the chat. It kind of seems like it's either that or I'm moaning about the game. Either or, I'm focusing on the game rather than the chat. Jump on studying. Yes, study. Study. Yeah. Starting to get the hang of this, so I guess that's what I do with this one too. Hey, that's no good. What have I messed up on? Hey, try starting over. It's important to revisit and review where things went wrong. Bum. Yay! Leveled up! Finally! Now I just need to increase my kindness, and then that got to level 2.
Alright.
I'm now learned, apparently. Problem solved. Freaking amazing. Fine. I'm gonna grab a refill. Okay.
Wanna head back?
Refill of water with a full glass of water to his right. Yeah, okay. And the people on that site is going down. A school assembly during exam week. What the hell are they thinking? It's the day after tomorrow, right? I wonder if it's going to be about Kamishida again. Can't believe the school is messing around with our schedules like this. I don't care what it's about. I'm gonna have nothing to do with us. It's got nothing to do with us students. Okay, whatever.
Seems pretty rough.
Mandatory, yes.
Well, shall we begin?
First day of exams. What historical figure inspired the idiom of favoring the magistrate? Yoshi. Oh, bloody hell. Sorry, my phone side of the stream is breaking. Why are you breaking? Why are you breaking? What the fuck? Okay, I don't know why it's being a pain in the ass all of a sudden. I'm pretty sure it is Minamoto no Yoshimune.
That doesn't look like
Nope.
it'll work.
Fucking. Right, let's see an essay question. Sorry, I'm just trying to sort my phone out on the side. It is being a pain in the ass. Right, okay, that's a question. Couldn't I think it through. Provide the reason why Minamoto no Yoshitsune was Yoshitsune brother, right? I think his name was Minamoto no Yori. I think so, yep. Worked under, he did a lot for his brother. They say this? I want to say the younger brother one. Yep, not gonna read that. Okay. But even after he lost, Yoshitsune was the one who went down in history as a hero. That's probably because people tend to sympathize less with figures in power, and they sympathize more with the weak. Yep. Not just any weak person, though. People love rooting for the underdog who stands above all powerful oppressors. I still love the fact that I'm just here thinking, everyone cannot understand Morgana. Even during exam week, all they're hearing is meow, 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 meow from under a desk. He was treated as a hero because he stood up against the powerful. You finished in time. Okay. I'm not going to get a perfect score this time because I failed the first one.
Let's get started.
Which brain function is responsible for the phenomenon of seeing illusions in this figure? Cognition. I remember that one. Which of the following maps can you paint without any adjacent areas being the same color? Ooh. I don't remember if it covered this one. I'm gonna go with the safe option and choose both.
Ooh, we can do this.
Yay, safe option 1. Oh. I love how this just skips 3 days, can't do shit afterwards.
Okay, class, let's get started.
Everyone has a test, then you may begin. Name the book that defined male factor as the chief factor in making the progress of human race. Devil's Dictionary.
Ooh, we can do this.
That sounds about right. Which character archetype refers to a mysterious and seductive woman who typically with ulterior motives? Femme fatale.
Ooh, we can do this.
Yep, that sounds about right. Oh yeah, is that done? Oh yay! Alright, done. School word assembly. This time of year. Blah, blah, blah. I think we can bring our flashcard. I think we can bring our flashcards in. Okay. Kamoshida just. Okay, whatever. Despite getting the first one wrong, I think I did quite well there.
Many of you have voiced concerns that I could not bear to ignore. We believe the mental health of our student body is absolutely vital, so we've acquired the services of a therapist. The floor is yours, Doctor.
Isn't he hot?
It's nice to meet you all.
Whoa, his voice is sexy.
My name is... Huh? My name is Takuto Maruki.
Okay then.
Thank you for welcoming me to your school. No need to be formal with me, though.
So I looked away and looked back and saw him headbutt the mic.
You can even call me Doc.
Fucking hell, I haven't laughed at that in a while. Sorry about that.
I'll be... Oh. I guess I'm not really any good for helping with money problems.
What the fuck is he on about?
Thank you, Dr. Maruki.
Just got pushed out of the way by Eggman.
Yo.
What do you want, Ryuji?
You ever expect this place to actually give a shit about our mental health?
Well, our school's made national news. Maybe they figured they'd look even worse if they didn't do anything for us.
And Dr. what's his name?
Maruki.
Yeah, wasn't that guy just basically clowning it up on stage? You really think he'll do us any good?
Ryuji.
Hey there. Sakamoto-kun and Takamaki-san, right? And that must make you.
How do you know our names?
Well, I was informed of certain students before beginning my tenure here. Those that had, previous interactions with Mr. Kamoshida. It must have been especially tough for you after having just transferred here.
I recognize his voice. What is his voice actor? Oh, fuck's sake. He voices Naofumi Iwatani in the English dub of Rising of a Shield Hero. What is his name? Oh, fuck's sake. I'll find out on the side. Yeah.
I can definitely believe
Don't film me now.
So, what do you want with us?
Ah, yes, I'd forgotten. I know I already offered my services to the student body earlier, but would you three be interested in counseling?
Nope, not at all.
Huh?
How's that surprising?
You were just a touch more emphatic about it than I'd expected. Ah, but if you come to my office, you can have free snacks. All you can eat. Would be nice, but there's still plenty to be had. So, how about it?
Right, season 1 is the one I'm on about. Billy Kometz. And second season was Stephen Fu. But yeah, Billy Kometz is who I'm on about in the English dub. He has a very iconic voice with things like this, and I love his voice actor. He is absolutely amazing at what he does. Kind of like Johnny Youngbosch, and there was another one that I quite like that slipped. What's his name? Christopher Sabat. Yeah, anyway. So, we're not little kids.
You're right. To be frank, I've been explicitly ordered to provide counseling to the students directly involved with Mr. Kamoshida. It's in the school's interests. For its students.
Ah, the school's interest, huh?
I know that asking you to be open with a complete stranger like myself is a lot. Making this mandatory wouldn't do you any good either. Might as well turn it into a worthwhile experience. Ooh, I know. If you attend my counseling sessions, I'll teach you different ways to improve your mental acuity. Like ways to hone your concentration before exams, or not getting nervous on dates. How's that sound?
That'll actually work with the whole Phantom Thief thing. Mental training. Aid on Phantom Thief activities too.
There's also snacks.
Alright, enough with the snacks. So, which way are you leaning?
No harm in a little chat.
I guess it'd just be more trouble for us if we didn't go.
Yeah.
Really? Then, I guess it's a deal. I'll be in the nurse's office. Feel free to come by whenever it's convenient for you.
Well, we should get going.
Okay, I'll see you later.
If I remember correctly, he's also a
Thanks
story
for taking
limited.
my counseling into consideration. Now that we have a deal, I promise I'll do my best to help you.
And he's one of the better ones. He's one of the easier ones to level up as well, I think, because it's just chatting with him, giving the right answer, and then next level progresses, and then things like that. What do you actually
It's
get
hard to
for
believe an ordinary high
actually,
school
don't you?
student could accomplish such grandiose heists. One would need a heart of steel, unaffected by outside influences, and prepared to act without hesitating.
What is... Right, I'm actually
There
just
has
searching
to
the
be someone
counselor
who
to
helps
see what he
strengthen your
gives
mental
if
state.
I go
Sound
with
like
him.
somebody you know?
Da-da-da-da.
Give me a name.
Ah. Okay.
I am thou. Thou art I. Thou hast acquired a new vow.
I'm not going to say it loud, but it's quite
It
interesting,
shall
this one.
become the wings of rebellion that breaketh thy chains of captivity. With the birth of the Counselor Persona, I have obtained the winds of blessing that shall lead to freedom and new power.
Is there a Counselor tarot card? Oh, a Lee Consultant. Okay, the French tarot. That makes sense. Because in some other languages, there's more tarot cards than in others.
Well then.
So I'm pretty sure the Egyptian tarots have an extra 12 or something like that compared to other standard tarots. I have an addendum. Addendum? I've never heard of that before. Probably something to add, which seems about right. Regarding the counselling you've all been offered. Counsel will be available to use in the nurse's office. It will only be posted here through November. So yeah, he is here for a limited time. Be sure to speak with him if you feel the need. For the majority of you, it's your choice whether you see him or not. But there are a few students I will speak with later. The school's decided visits to him will be mandatory for these individuals. You guys gonna go for it? Councils will be forced to. I don't know if I'm really into the idea. Well, let's do it. Pardon me. Make sure you visit him, but if you so you don't draw any attention to yourself. Yes.
Yes. Welcome.
Are you here for the counselling session? Yep, it is now a bad time. Not at all. It's always a good time, so long as I'm not so long as I'm not already listening to a student. Alright. I'm also glad you're here. Would you care for a snack? He loves talking about his snacks.
Well, shall we begin?
But first, just relax, alright? I'm only here to listen to whatever you wish to talk about.
Yes.
Although, I really only have one thing on my mind right now. I'll say that makes perfect sense, but don't force yourself into talking with me. You can even just grab some snacks and be on your way if you wanted. No, it's alright. I know I need to talk to someone about this anyway. It's a super long story. Yeah, take all the time. Blah blah blah. Yay, they skipped a lot of the dialogue. Such a horrible thing to do, simply. Yes, that's why I wanted to get even with him for Shiho. And first, I thought Kamoshida ought to face the same fate as Shiho was going to put herself through, but later I realised that wasn't right. If he did take his own life, it wouldn't undo her suffering. In fact, it would just give him the easy way out. You're quite wise, level-headed young woman. Oh yeah, turn around. Make him fucking suffer. In fact, I think you're wiser than I was at your age. I wasn't anywhere near as mature as you are now. Not like I did anything special. Okay, so it's just going through how she feels. She hopes she'll get better quickly. We've both suffered a lot, but I just want to go back to laughing and having fun together like we used to. At this point, I don't give a rat's ass about Kamoshida.
Yeah.
That's a healthy outlook. Okay. You can change the past, but you still want to keep your chin up and press onward. Is that the gist of it? Yep. Right.
Quite.
I thought this I find actually very boring, which is very rude, I feel, considering what's happening. Story-wise, but still.
Careful, okay?
I get what's going on. Moving. Went for the counselling. Yes. How did it go? Honestly, it wasn't as rough as I was expecting. Should give it a shot. Alright, whatever. Nurse's office. In the practice building. Oh yeah, Yoshizawa.
How are you?
Student called Yoshizawa. Are you here for a session as well? That's right. Is that so? He's a wonderful counselor. I've actually been seeing him for a while before he ever came to Shujin. I didn't know you two were acquainted. Don't go overselling me too hard though, Yoshizawa. I'm nothing special. I need to get going, excuse me. Yep. I still don't know how they tell, you know, year 1 or level 1, level 2 and level 3 students apart.
Welcome.
Other than the floor they go to for their session. Thank you for coming. We made a deal after all. Try to make sure it was worth the trouble.
I see.
I think I've got a good grasp of the situation you're in. Well, full disclosure, the school gave me a brief rundown of the circumstances surrounding your transfer here. It's in the past. Did you have to force yourself to accept everything that happened? No, that doesn't seem to be it.
So...
Now that you've told me more about yourself, I think I've realized something. It seems like you've largely been able to reconcile your internal world with your external world. I should note that's really truly impressive. Even most adults can't reliably manage that. That is the fucking wild card doing that. That's protag logic. Pissed off 1 second, ice cold calm the next. How to put it? You know how everyone has internal reality, some conception for themselves they're striving for.
For example...
like wanting to be a model student or wanting to be loved and relied on, that kind of thing. That sounds a lot like the palaces and their internal, obviously as I said, their internal world, or how that works. Because right there, it's touching on the desire part of it. But idealized reality is the one actually are often far apart. That gap is responsible for a lot of people's pain. Not everyone can ace their exams, and not everyone can be the heroes they wish they could be. You've already been through so much that... Wait, what? So much. That kind of suffering is usually enough to twist people into dark places. But you're standing up to it and confronting a tough, painful reality. To me, that's incredibly admirable. Then again, maybe that's a little weird for you to hear from a guy you've just met, huh? So, but it sounds alright. Not even any self-deflecting deprivation. You really are strong, such a tour. Alright.
I'm sorry.
It went longer than I expected. Somehow the conversation took it left its own, I guess.
Say.
I actually got one last request. Do you mind?
You know, I'm
actually doing research regarding research along with my duties as a counselor. Sorry. It's not quite like counseling, more like a type of psychological treatment. Basically, it's a project to learn more about people's metaphorical hearts and what they think and how they feel. That's sounding more and more like the bloody palaces stealing the hearts and shit like that.
How about it?
Anyway, if I get far enough with it, I think I'll be able to help a lot of people, so... I need more details.
Sorry.
I guess my point is, I'd like to ask you to help with that research. All you'd have to do is listen to my theories and then tell me if they spark any ideas or realizations on your end. Anytime's good for me. I can work around your schedule, and I've got lots of snacks too. You can have them. They're all yours. Alright, whatever.
Well...
Okay.
Thank you.
The rest of this is kind of boring. Bloody hell. Oh, that came out of nowhere. Sorry. When Joker is inflicted by an ailment, he may recover immediately. Okay, whatever. That would be. That's what I was on about, because again I did search to see what his ability gives me, see if it's worth it, but that is decent.
I know.
Would it be okay if we traded contact information? I'll contact you when I've got time or when I need some input from you. Yeah, that's fine. I should do it.
Now.
I better do my part to repay you, and let's talk about mental training and presence. Let's see, first off, thanks to him. Okay, right. Mental training. Right, whatever.
See you.
Thank you for being up to date. Let's see you around. I'll see you around school. Alright. All in all, I quite like how this game shows things. It's been a long time talking to him. Okay. Hello, Morgana. Tomorrow's the last day of exams. You don't want to get... Oh, bloody hell. There's still another day of exams. Can I do anything? Oh, I can't. Alright, whatever. Sleep. Oh yeah, they go to school on Saturdays too.
I'm so sleepy. I ended up pulling an all-nighter once I realized today's the last day of exams.
You staying up studying?
Nah, I gave up on the exam. I was playing some games, and then before I knew it, it was morning.
Oh, that sounds so much like me. I know that for sure.
Well, you say that, but you probably just spent the whole night studying.
Morning.
Yo, look who else is yawning.
Exams are almost over, so I thought I'd make one last effort across the finish line.
Impressive, Lady An. You're quite different from the stupid monkey I know.
Huh? Don't give me that crap. Your brain's tiny compared to mine.
Size is meaningless if there's nothing inside, you know.
What was that?
Will you please shut up? You're gonna make me forget everything I remember. Huh? Am I imagining things?
What's wrong?
What? You see a groper or something?
No, that's not it. It's nothing.
She said that she felt like she was being stalked. Anime cutscene.
Oh my god, that guy got off. Isn't this bad?
He hasn't noticed anything.
At least act like you care.
Fine. Come on.
Bunch of keys. Yusuke. So he is in this game then.
Hey, are you sure it's him, or are you just that self-conscious?
I'm not that.
Is there something you want?
That's my line. You are the one stalking me.
Stalking you? That's outrageous.
I know you've been following me ever since the train.
That's because...
So he is following her then.
My goodness. I had wondered why you left the car, so this is where your passion led. All is well that ends well.
That's Madarame.
I saw you from the car, and I couldn't help myself from chasing after you. I didn't even notice the calls from Sensei, but thank goodness I caught up to you.
Okay.
What?
You're the woman I've been searching for all this time. Please, won't you?
Wait a minute,
Be the model for my next art piece.
Yeah, there we go.
Model?
All that I've drawn till now has been lacking. but I feel a passion from you unlike anyone else.
This man's highly suspicious.
Ain't this a recruit for some shady business?
Will you cooperate with me?
He's
What'd
ignoring
you say?
Yuji.
Whoa, hold your horses. Who are you anyways?
Oh, where are my manners? I'm a second year at Kosei High's Fine Arts Division. My name is Yusuke Kitagawa.
Oh, Yusuke, not Yosuke.
I'm Madarame
Can't bunched him
Sensei's
up.
pupil, and I am being
Just
allowed
moved him out
residence
of the
in his
way.
place. I'm striving to become an artist.
Huh? Do you mean that Madarame? The one who was on Good Morning Japan the other day?
The very same.
You know who that is?
He was introduced as a super famous Japanese-style artist who's been recognized all over the world. But we heard that name the other day in Mementos.
Yusuke!
I'm sorry, Sensei. I'll be right there.
That old guy's Madarame?
Madarame Sensei's exhibition will begin at the department store near the station tomorrow. I'll be there to help out on opening day. Please come by. It'd be great if you could give me your answer in regard to being a model then. I bet you have no interest in the fine arts, but I'll give you tickets too. Well then, I hope to see you there tomorrow.
That guy's as easy to read as a book. You're not planning on going, are ya?
I think I will. Crap, look at the time. I'll see you later.
Yeah, we all gotta get to the school. Run!
You go after Lady An. I've memorized that face of yours, Yusuke.
Okay. Back to the future we go.
You became acquainted with Madarame's pupil by chance? That's a little too convenient. It makes me wonder if you're even telling the truth. So be it. What I want to know most is your method. It's true that Madarame was an unforgivable criminal worthy of the scorn thrown at him. He was an adult who cultivated his own fame and fortune by sacrificing the livelihood of children. But he'd been covering his tracks for years. How did you uncover the truth in such a short span of time?
Metaverse.
This metaverse business again? Fine. Let's suppose that people's hearts can be changed by stealing their treasure, like you've said. If so, a different suspicion arises. People have gone mad or lost consciousness, never to recover, like the subway accident in April. Depending on how you look at it, that could be taken as a phenomenon for a sudden change of heart too. Were you related to those as well?
I don't know.
I see. Fine. Let's get back to Madarame's case. Keep it concise and stick to the facts.
If I remember correctly, because I remember Madarame's palace to some degree, but if I remember correctly, his has one of those ones where I cannot do it all in one day. I have to do it in like minimum of 2 days or 3 days, because at some points in it, although I don't know if I remember this correctly, that take place in the real world. So I have to, I have to do it in the real world. Which when I get back from the metaverse, it will skip a day. Oh, it will force me to use the afternoon, as you can't go back in the anyway. Exams are over.
It's over.
It's over. How about you?
I'm not worrying about it.
Oh yeah, I didn't think of that.
Didn't think about not worrying about
You
it.
really should.
Anyways, can we stop talking about the exams? Like it or not, they're gonna come back graded next week. Rather than focus on stuff that's over with.
What are you looking at?
The usual site.
Ben's right, you're right.
It's no use. There ain't any useful info. Number of posts are getting less and less too.
I am not letting this end as a one-hit wonder, okay?
There's no point in getting antsy, though. I know. Why don't we go eat lunch somewhere? We still have some money left over from the other day.
I want sushi then, or domestic raised eel.
We don't have that much left.
Right, okay.
Right. There are those tickets to Madarame's exhibit.
Very specific.
Wait, that's tomorrow.
Don't
I
tell
don't
me.
know, taste, I guess.
Was it love at first sight with that Yusuke guy?
It's not like that.
Of course not.
When I was watching that special on TV, his artwork was pretty nice.
Yeah, and there's an
Plus,
advert
we've got free
behind
tickets.
Ryuji
Besides, this
about
could
him.
also be related to what we heard in Mementos.
Madarame, was it?
I'm curious too.
That aside, what should I do about the other 2 tickets? Want to go appreciate some fine arts for once?
Fine arts, huh?
I suggest we should all go together. Appreciating the fine arts builds character. A phantom thief who can't identify an original is lame.
Well, if everyone's going...
It's settled then.
It should be fun.
Just the phrase going to an art exhibit sounds kind of mature. Let's meet at the exhibit entrance tomorrow.
And I'm just here thinking, yay, more boring side shit. Yeah, it's not considered side shit, it's actually boring. Anyway. Sorry, 1 second. Bloody hell. Alright, that's fine. Alright, done. Yes. Sounds about right. Second. There's that. Okay, I don't care, it's just about Madarame. Can I do anything?
Okay.
Probably make 3. I'm gonna. Oh wait. Oh yeah. I'm gonna keep doing this so I keep leveling up my proficiency. One efficient use of materials, you ended up with 1 more than I expected, so I made 4 instead of 3.
Yeah.
Getting better. Efficiency level 2. Okay, I still need kindness up to level 2. And that's because I got the bonus.
Well then.
Got to bed. Oop. Sunday. And it's raining. Which is going to change the metaverse, whatever it's called. Mementos.
So crowded.
It'll be a pain in the ass if someone sees you, so don't stick your head out too much, alright?
As he says as he's on his arm. On his shoulder.
Yeah.
You really came.
What'd you expect when you left us those tickets?
Make sure that you don't get in the way of the other visitors. Come now, I'll show you around. I'd like to speak more about the picture I'd like to draw too.
Well, see you guys later.
Alright, bye.
Will Lady Han be alright? What if he drags her behind some painting and tries something funny?
I told you not to come out! Are we really gonna appreciate the fine arts? Can't we just go home?
What was the point in coming here then? Let's learn about Madarame.
I guess we should do a quick pass through at once. Which way are we supposed to start?
It doesn't matter. Alright, bear with me 1 second, I just need to pop to the bathroom quickly.
Hmm?
I am back. Sorry about that.
Old man from the other day.
Oh god.
We continue to be truly surprised by your imagination.
I'll put it on also.
You have such expansive styles. It's hard to believe that it all stems from one person. Where in the world does all your inspiration come from?
Well, it is rather difficult to put into words. They naturally well up from within my heart, like bubbles rising one after another in the spring.
Naturally, you say?
What's important is to distance oneself from worldly desires, such as money and fame. My atelier is a modest shack, but it is more than enough to pursue true beauty.
A shack?
I see. So the act of emptying one's mind gives rise to inner beauty. Still, to think we could hear the word shack coming from the great artist Madarame.
I find it quite interesting that going by the point of view of the cameraman, both my character and Ryuji are in line of the camera crew. We'll be on TV.
You would understand if you saw it.
Wasn't the word shack something?
Madarame-san is actually here?
Over there!
I'm so glad I came on opening day.
Bloody hell.
Hey, stop pushing!
Stampede!
There's way too many people!
I'm getting crushed!
Anyways, we gotta head for the exit. Don't die on us, alright?
I didn't know there were so many types of Japanese art.
Usually one concentrates on their own style. However, Sensei creates all this by himself. He's special.
There you are, Yusuke.
Sensei!
Ah, the girl from yesterday. Are you enjoying the exhibit?
I don't know how to put it into words, but it's really amazing.
You're sensing something from the artwork. That alone is enough to give us artist satisfaction. I hope this becomes a wonderful piece, Yusuke. Well then, if you'll excuse me.
You'd imagine artists would be difficult to approach, but he seems really friendly.
Indeed.
Oh, this is it! The painting I wanted to see in person.
This one?
I guess it's the painter's anger? I'm not sure, but I sense this strong frustration from it. To think such a cheerful and gentlemanly person could make such a piece.
Going by that, it must be
Something wrong?
Yusuke's.
Don't mind me. There are better pieces than this one. Come now, this way.
Hey!
Ah, that old lady totally elbowed me. Thanks to that, I remember now.
About what?
Well, let me get to it. It's about a post online. Here, look at this.
Why'd you leave without me?
You got it all wrong. We got dragged into this huge crowd and... Anyways, you gotta look at this too. This post might be about Madarame.
What's it say?
A master of the Japanese arts is plagiarizing his pupil's work. Only his public face is shown on TV.
Plagiarizing?
I didn't think much of it when I first saw it, but hearing Shack and Madarame triggered it. His treatment of the pupils who live with him is awful. He teaches nothing and bosses them around. He treats them inhumanely, as if disciplining a dog.
Abuse on top of plagiarism, huh?
If this is real, it'll be a huge scandal.
I wonder if Kitagawa-kun posted this. I mean, he is a pupil of his.
Who knows? It's anonymous and all.
In that case, it's possible the Madarame we heard about in Mementos is referring to the same one.
A man like that doing such a thing? I wonder if we can ask that shadow from earlier about this. Oh, actually, we just need to talk to him in reality.
And how are
Probably
we
not
gonna
a good
go about
idea.
that? Are we gonna explain it all, starting with Mementos?
Besides, if we make a move out in the open, there's the possibility that Madarame will find out.
Oh, yeah. Right.
Hey, what do you think about Madarame? Doesn't he seem suspicious?
I'm just gonna say he does.
I know, right? This all fits way too well to just be a coincidence. If this post is legit, ain't this the kind of target we've been waiting for?
Well, yeah, but is it really true?
By the way, what did you do about the whole modeling thing?
Kitagawa-kun gave me his contact info, and the address to his sensei's atelier.
He said he lives there, right? Perfect timing. Let's try going tomorrow. We're off to Madarame's house right after school.
Huh? You want me to model tomorrow? This is too sudden.
What? We're just gonna go talk to Kitagawa.
Oh, that's what you meant.
Right.
Okay.
In any case, we need to find out if that rumor about Madarame was true. Okay. Okay, the home shopping thing is on, but I cannot... Oh, no, I can go out, can't I? Because... Can I? I don't know if I can or can't, actually. Considering it is, I don't know, it might be an important day, so I might not be able to. Wait, for fuck's sake, all down. 20 wide eye drops. There's allergy relief pack, okay. Cosmic cure gift.
Hey.
Okay. Confusion, dizziness. Especially love by I don't know. Fuck it, more expensive one because it's got gifts. And give that to people. Right, can I actually go out about?
Hey.
Yeah, thought not. Bloody hell. I want to.
Hey.
I'm going to think. What? You say you do relax on the toilet. What the fuck? How does this work? I should reflect for a bit. I'm definitely close to improving my kindness. Ah, that gives you hints on what you are close to completing. Okay. That makes sense. So, no idea how to increase on anything else other than kindness. Alright, whatever. Just the same shit again, so I'm gonna skip it. Not leveled up yet.
Hey.
Okay, let's get started.
Oh, hello. School counsellor. Thanks to the school, I can even talk to you outside of counselling now. Want to talk a little bit about mental health and perception that can affect you. Okay. I don't want to stress you out or anything, just relax and listen. How much do you guys know about the emotional mind?
So...
Probably fuck all, knowing me. Right, what's going on in your mind can affect your body pretty significantly. There's proof that it can even heal you depending on your outlook. So, Sasutoraku. Don't know why I said the honorific, but still. What do we call the phenomenon where believing in a treatment's power is enough to improve your condition? The placebo effect.
This is it.
The placebo effect. Some people specify... Wait, what? Some people specify that placebos don't actually have any curative properties, but even if medicine does nothing chemically, it can affect your perception and help you feel better. On the other hand, if you don't trust the medicine to begin with, it might make you feel even worse. We call that a nocebo. Okay then.
Nice going.
There's one example, but my point is that our minds and bodies are more connected than we think. So it's important not to push yourself too hard. Remember, your mind needs time to rest too. And my job is to help with that, so come by the nurse's office whenever you're feeling down. Mind affects the body, blah blah blah. Same shit, different day. Oh, bloody hell. Alright. Have they posted the exam things yet? I think there'll be an event for that.
Phantom thieves going by train. This ain't any different from how I get home from school, you know.
The train is the fastest way to go. Plus, we can bring pets on here.
Hey, who are you calling a pet?
You.
Dude, be quiet! We didn't pay the pet fare.
I'm the one guiding you to your destination. You should be calling me Master.
Oh, Kitty!
Shoot.
Is that your pet, mister? I heard it meowing.
It's a stuffed animal.
Yeah, it's just a toy. It meows when you press on its head.
You heard her. Press on its head.
This is ridiculous. Wowie! Again!
I should... Time to button mash. No, I should press gently. That was a purr.
It's so cute. I want to hear it again.
Dude, the cat's drooling.
The next stop is Shibuya. Shibuya. Doors will open on the left side.
Oh, this is our stop. Well, see you later. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
I found that quite funny, actually.
Which line do we gotta transfer to?
Doesn't look like there are any stations close by to that address. If anything, this is the closest station.
What? And we gotta walk the rest of the way? What kind of phantom thief takes the train and then walks to their destination?
Normal
Stop
people.
your complaining.
It's supposedly a shack, but this is the neighborhood he lives in. As expected of a famous artist. Looks like the fastest route is to get to the station square and then go to Central Street. Let's move.
Right, so through Central Street then. Can I? I can. I'm just gonna teleport, because that's... Or fast travel, that's so much easier. I don't care about the other shit, so just... Run!
Wait.
I remember seeing a house. It's supposed to be in a residential area past Central Street. A bit of walking.
Suguru Kamashita,
SIU
Olympian,
director.
teacher at Shujin Academy. Reason for turning himself in is a heavy conscience, huh? The human mind doesn't change that easily, let alone their natural temperament. Shujin Academy. Seems doubtful. Perhaps I'll have someone look into it, just in case.
Okay then.
Is that it?
We're at the right address. The door plate does say Madarame.
You ring the bell.
Me? The walls won't collapse when I do, will they?
No one sneeze or we'll blow this house down, okay?
Who is it? Sensei is currently...
It's Takami.
Right out.
People really do live here.
Takamaki-san.
And others.
You two are here as well?
Yes.
Hey, sorry, but we ain't here to talk about the modeling thing. There's something we gotta ask you. Is it true Madarame's plagiarizing stuff? He's abusing people too, yeah?
Are you serious?
We read about it online.
This? Preposterous! Not only is the plagiarism impossible, but abuse? He welcomes pupils into his own home! This is no act of violence, it is charity! And I'm the one residing here and studying under him. I'm saying it's not true, so it's beyond doubt.
Okay then.
You might be lying about it.
That is utter rubbish. I had no family when Sensei took me in and raised me into what you see now. If you continue to ridicule the man I owe my life to, you will rue this day!
You really think that?
Yusuke, What's the
Oh,
matter?
he is it.
I heard you yelling.
These people are slandering you with baseless
He said he
rumors.
wasn't in.
Forgive them, Yusuke. They must have heard some bad rumors and came in worry for their friend's safety.
Understood, Sensei.
Well, even I doubt that a cranky old man like myself could be liked by everyone.
That's not what we meant.
I'm sorry to have butt in on your conversation. However, I do have neighbors around. Won't you please keep it down? Now, if you'll excuse me.
That was discourteous of me. I'm sorry. I know. I think you'll be able to believe in Sensei if you saw that painting. It's his maiden work, as well as his most representative piece. It's titled Sayuri.
Sayuri?
This was the painting that inspired me to become an artist.
It's so beautiful.
I don't know all this fine art stuff, but even I can tell that this is impressive.
When I first saw you, I felt the same powerful emotion as when I saw this painting.
Me?
I wish to pursue beauty like this. And I believe drawing you will be part of that pursuit. I implore you, seriously consider my offer.
Just kick him in the
I'm
dick.
sorry that you took the time to come all this way, but
To go
I must
full-on
assist
comedy
Sensei today. I
tsundere.
hope that we can discuss this further
Kick him in the
another
dick and
time.
run.
If you'll excuse me then.
Those two seem like nice guys, don't they?
Maybe the Madarame we heard about in Mementos is a different person.
Man, right when we thought we found a new target, too.
There's something that just come to mind which I wanted to share, which was for this game. I'm pretty sure I've said this before, but I don't remember, so I'm just going to say it again. Although I probably have, if part of me thinks I have. There was a funny thing with this game, which was, I think it's something like New York or somewhere like that. There was a billboard for this, and obviously the like slogan is wear your mask or remove your mask, things like that. There was actually a news article about that billboard, solely saying, is this related to terrorist bombings or possible terrorism, instead of a video game. And I honestly found that, I was like, yeah, it's shocking at first, but it's more stupid, and I find that funny. But wear your mask, coming out, I don't remember when this came out, this game came out, yeah, coming out such and such a date. How is that related to a terrorist? It's just taken out of context. Anyway, moving on.
How's the metanav?
Hey, the app.
It reacted.
Was it picking up our conversation? This display.
You're really sleepy, nothing is
means
staying
that
in your
Madarame
brain.
has a palace
That's fair
too,
enough.
right?
You are like 3 hours ahead, aren't you, from where I am? I remember you saying before. So it's 20 past 8 for me, so isn't that like 20 past 11 for you? So yeah, I understand that you'll be tired.
But why?
Madarame, plagiarism, and then shack, huh? These seem to be the keywords.
For real though, what the hell's going on? Does an old man like him really have a palace?
We have the person's name and the location. All that's left is the what that Madarame mistakes the shack for to enter his palace.
You mean like how Kamoshida thought the school was his castle?
That's right. Let's try saying some things. They can be random guesses.
It's a bit sudden though.
Why don't we start with castle?
No candidates found.
Then what about prison?
No candidates found.
Ah, what a pain. Jail, warehouse, and guidance counseling office. Might as well add farm.
Guidance counseling office, okay.
Not a single hit.
Should we come back another time?
A building that's related to artists. If we think from there, what would it be?
Museum? This is right.
The getting navigation? Whoa, really?
Alright, it was right. Well then, away we go. And we're already in our outfits.
Activate the nav. You surprised me.
Didn't have much of a choice. I think we just happened to get it right.
What if I hadn't noticed and then wandered off and got caught by an enemy?
Probably would have figured it out once you started walking on 2 legs.
So even you can slip into the metaverse without realizing it, Morgana?
Yes. In a place with minimal cognitive distortion, the differences can be subtle.
Fine.
Forget that. Look! That shack is seriously some kind of museum?
Let's go check it out.
Are we just gonna walk through the front door? No. Sure. Yeah, obviously.
So
Surely not.
extravagant. To the point that it's gaudy. It's a museum, right?
This is Madarame's?
Well, a palace is a world formed by a mind twisted by desire. Remember Kamoshida's castle?
Madarame's artwork is on display at museums in reality too, though. His exhibit was popular, and people already respect him. Why would he fantasize about a museum?
Why does it matter, all in all?
It ain't related to plagiarism or abuse either.
Let's try looking around. Racking our brains here won't do us any good.
Right. That aside, ain't a museum a must for Phantom Thieves?
Definitely.
Now that's our Joker. I feel the same.
But man, just look at that insane crowd.
Yes, I am. I am Joker. I make you laugh because I do stupid shit.
Yes.
I make myself laugh because I forgot the outfits I put them in. I don't care. Is the... My opponent's not here yet, okay.
Yep.
Wait, what? This is really how he thinks of that rundown shack. It's overwhelmingly shiny. It's not just hitting me... Wait, what? It's just not hitting me at this guy's the old guy's palace. That's why we're here, right? Come on, let's go check it out. Yes, let's go. Can I not? It's close for today. We wrote you to another date. Okay.
Oh.
Security focus on the front entrance. Yeah, best not to go that way. Yoink. Yoink. Crappy portrait. And yoink. Unsigned mug. Yoink. I find what? Did I find wash? What the hell was that I just grabbed? Can I jump down here? What was the point of me coming here? There's a guy in red there. That ain't good. Jump! Don't be fool. Pressure!
It's somewhere.
And looks like I can get in there.
Hey!
Skylight's open. I think we can get in here. It's a pretty far drop. We'll be able to get back out. Let's do this. Ooh.
How suspicious.
It's quiet in here. Almost eerily so.
Oh.
Hey, this... It's moving. We're in a palace, so anything to be freaking out over. Palace reflects its ruler's heart. We may check these paintings. Like, well, they're people. Yeah. So, sorted painting. Let me see. Someone's name and age. What the hell? It can't be the title of the painting, right? Do you think it's the artist's name? Check the other paintings too. It doesn't say. It doesn't say what the name is. What the name is?
Hey, hey. Hey, hey.
Here's where the other paintings. Oh, no.
Hey, hey.
Can I not? Why?
Hey, hey.
Okay. So I just have to find one that makes them go, ooh, this one's different.
It's somewhere.
I don't fucking know. Which one is it? Let's go for this one.
Hey.
Hopefully it can't be portraits. Apparently it is. But does that matter in the end?
I see.
It is all over this place.
Damn it.
This one's got a name and an age. This is bugging me. There's not. Look at this one.
This is.
Right, whatever. Is there not? Do I just have to look at them all? Or do I have to find one specific, like, special one? Oh wait,
This doesn't make any sense. Madarame is famous for having a variety of art styles.
I recognized the guy we saved in the metaverse on the painting behind Arn, the one with red on in the top corner.
But all the portraits on display here look the same. This is way different from what was at the...
Wait a sec.
Yes.
Ain't this that guy we saw in Mementos?
Thought it was him.
The one who was shit-talking Madarame?
Natsuhiko Nakanohara. His name's written on the plaque.
Dude, I don't get it. Why is there a painting of him in here? And more important, why is his name written under it?
You're right. Doesn't art usually have, like, the title of the piece or the artist's name?
This is quite the mystery. Alright, let's keep looking around for now.
They really cannot put two and two together, can they? He was bloody accused of plagiarizing. Why would there be a bunch of different people's faces and names? No, never mind. Never mind.
Huh?
Wait. Okay.
Hey, isn't this a painting of that guy?
It says Yusuke Kitagawa. There's no mistaking it.
Kitagawa.
Huh?
That's how I read that.
Wait a second. What do you think these paintings are?
Madarame's pupils.
I think you're right.
For real? All of them? But it was only Yusuke when we went to his place before.
This must include former pupils as well. Only one remains now. Taking into account what that Nakanohara guy said earlier, things are getting clearer.
Finally, they put two and two together.
Right, let's keep investigating. We need something to further confirm our deductions.
Alright, I'm gonna press the button.
Wait!
Oh, bloody hell. So I just have to deal with a locked door there when we come back. Map. Some sort of brochure here. Did you find something? Investigate everything. Okay. Well, treasure. Straw doll. I think that has curse, right? And it's locked. I've got 22 lockpicks. Yes, open it. Luna Cutlass.
Oh.
Yep.
Yep.
Nothing up there. That's empty. No.
I can feel it.
I'm interested. Can I? What is behind it?
Wait.
Can you pass me a drink, please? I saw that. I saw that. How many have you had? Alright, whatever. Museum guide here. Blah, blah, blah. So I'm just gonna open a drink now. Don't worry, it's not alcohol or anything like that. I don't drink that. It is an energy drink. I don't care, it's a map. This. What? I kind of want to see. Pretty sure if I look at that one, it's going to force me into something. I don't know. But I'm just going to see what happens if I access the door. Yep, I cannot. Okay. I have to interact with this first. Yeah, there we are.
Look at this.
The Infinite Spring? A conglomerate work of art that the great director Madarame created with his own funds. These individuals must offer their ideas to the director for the rest of their lives. Those who cannot do so have no worth living? Hey, this is most likely about the plagiarism, right?
Damn it, what a phony geezer.
In other words, his pupils are his property. He doesn't even qualify as an artist if this is true. He's stealing the ideas from talented students in exchange for securing their livelihood. I wondered about those portraits on display. They must all be his pupils through his cognition. This even says that they have no worth. Couldn't this be about the abuse? Madarame will keep them around as long as they're useful to him. But the moment they're not...
He's treating them like slaves or tools!
Why is Yusuke keeping quiet about this? He's got no reason to cover this up.
He did say that he owes Madarame his life for being taken in.
He probably doesn't think much of it.
But still...
When we were at the exhibit, I praised one of the pieces on display. But Kitagawa-kun acted strange. Maybe that piece was plagiarized too.
What's the call? Ain't this enough to target Madarame?
Yeah, let's do it.
That's what I'm talking about!
Hold on, you two. We should confirm these facts with Yusuke once more.
Confirm what, though?
It means we should get solid evidence that such crimes actually took place.
What a pain in the ass.
Besides, there's too much we don't know about Madarame yet.
You're right. I'll try contacting Kitagawa-kun. I might be able to get the truth out of him if I accept his modeling offer.
Wait, you're gonna do that?
You all better come with me, okay? I'm scared to go alone.
Famous, renowned artist, huh? Oh, this might be tougher than Kamoshida. Well, we'll just prep ourselves until we get confirmation from Yusuke. This is our first mission as real Phantom Thieves. We're gonna succeed no matter what.
As recognized Phantom Thieves would be better to say. Evening. And like I did last time, I'm gonna try and bum rush it in 1 or 2 days. He's hiding the truth. Would you really forgive someone who unconditionally... Would you really forgive someone unconditionally if you owe your life to them? Not so sure anymore. What are you bringing this up for? According to Kitagawa, Madarame isn't a problem. What do you mean? I mean, I know Madarame is a bad person, but still. Maybe I'm so hesitant because I haven't actually met any of his victims. I guess that part's totally different from what happened with Kamoshida. This might be an extreme line of thinking, but if an evil person isn't causing any trouble, is there a point for us in stepping in? Yes, there is a point in stepping in, because just because they're not causing trouble now, doesn't mean they won't be in the future again. Let's see how Yusuke feels. Alright, whatever. Another box came. Alright. Order from that. Okay. Got enough. Got enough lockpicks. Doesn't need doing anything.
Hey!
Yep.
Oh!
That's increasing kindness. Yes, it finally fucking leveled up. Everything is now at level 2.
Alright.
Yes!
That should do it for a while. Can I work out? Exhausted. Wait, what? You should stop. Aren't you tired? Alright, whatever.
Well then.
Just can't do shit, apparently. Go to bed. Hey,
it's me.
Ryan.
I just can't forgive Madarame, but what An said made me think. To Yusuke, are we just a bunch of thugs?
Yes.
I knew it. It ain't like he thinks it is. Pisses me off just thinking about it. Good people have to put up with so much crap while shitty adults do whatever they want. makes me sick. I'm not wrong, am I?
We'll take them down.
Oh, yeah. Don't tell Ann I called you, by the way. Seriously.
I won't.
See you tomorrow.
You will get your ass kicked. No, probably so would I. What I want to do this time is I'm going to try and pass it, or do the treasure as well, as soon as I can, just so then I want to see if I will get the extra days free. I know I did that last time with a couple extra days, and I think I did, but I want to do that with more time, so I don't have to worry about being bombarded with the fucking calling card like last time. Don't tell anything about Madarame, still waiting for his response. Just cover yourself in paint, just be yourself. Actually kind of hard. Alright, whatever. It's the same shit.
I got a response from Kitagawa-kun. He said he wants me to come over after school today.
Perfect. Probably dropped all his plans just to get you over there.
We need to find out from Kitagawa-kun if what we saw in the palace was true.
Hey, quiet down. It's that student council president.
Hi, Den Morgana. Oh yeah, she's talking to Mishima.
Yikes. She got a hold of Mishima today? It'd suck if she noticed us. Come on, let's split up.
Okay, see you later.
Let's get her.
Finally landed a big target. Come on, let's get some dirt on Madarame. But man, Han's late.
Oh.
Sorry. I was thinking about some things and didn't notice how much time had passed.
Thinking about what?
Don't you think Kitagawa-kun has to be protecting Madarame? I mean, they live together, so he'd have to be aware of Madarame's true nature. The only reason I can think of him doing that is that Madarame has something on him.
Yeah,
he saved him.
But that's why we're going to check it out, right? You ready to be a model?
Yeah, I'm prepared.
What do you mean prepared? Prepared for what? Something seemed different about her to you?
Did she cut her bangs? No, definitely.
You're totally right.
But I'm the same as always.
Huh. Well, let's get going. We gotta talk to Yusuke.
Kitagawa-kun seemed really happy when I agreed to be his model. Once he finishes drawing and gets a little friendlier, we should bring up Madarame.
Why do I get the feeling they're gonna do comedic? Okay, apparently not.
It would just be you coming, Takamaki-san.
Wouldn't you get nervous too, if it was just the two of us?
We're here to keep an eye on you, so don't try anything perverted, okay?
Stop making such odd assumptions. I have absolutely no interest in her as someone of the opposite sex.
Huh?
Is there a problem?
No, not really.
That's what she was thinking about.
Well then, let's get started.
Hey! Kitagawa-kun?
This is, oh,
You hear her?
He's focusing. Kim.
It's no use.
This isn't what we planned. We were gonna catch him off guard and make him spill his beans, weren't we?
How were we supposed to know this was gonna happen? Guess we just gotta wait till he's done. What an effing pain in the ass.
Perhaps I should try going outside this room.
Don't get caught.
Who do you
Meow.
think you're talking to? This is too boring, so I'm going to scout around a bit. It's weird how flashy that door is.
And it has a lock.
Is that a lock? A door with a hefty lock. What could be in there?
Peacock on the door.
Are you done?
It's no good.
What?
I'm sorry. Am I the problem?
No, not at all. It's just... I'm having trouble staying focused today. I'm sorry, but we'll have to resume this another time.
Oh, hell no! How many hours do you think you made us wait?
I'm sorry. We had another reason for seeing you today. We needed to
course.
talk to you.
It's about those rumors regarding your sensei.
This again.
That painting I saw at the exhibit. You're the one who actually painted it, right?
That's...
I knew it.
Your sensei's seriously messed up. He just thinks of his pupils as tools. That's why he doesn't give a damn whether he steals their work or physically beats them. I'll make this clear. There's no point in hiding stuff from us.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
You couldn't go against him, could you? I'm sure we can help you out, though.
Stop it. It's just as you all say. We're our sensei's artwork. Don't misunderstand me, though. I offered my ideas to him myself. As such, it can't be called plagiarism. Sensei is simply...
It can, actually, if it is somebody else's work.
Dude,
and you coin it as your own.
Hitogo-kun.
Then why are you sticking around? All his other pupils ran away. Aren't you the only one left?
What's wrong with a pupil helping out his master? There are no victims here. Stop pushing your self-centered righteousness on me.
And of the other pupils?
I'm supporting Sensei as his pupil. Where's the wrong in that? Don't ever come here again. If you do, I'll sue you for causing a disturbance.
Hold it! We're not done talking here!
Then you leave me with no choice.
Hey!
I'm reporting you to the police. I asked Takamaki-san to be my model today, but I don't recall ever calling you two here.
What the F, man?
Ryuji, stop it! Calm down, okay?
Damn it!
I won't report you, but only under one condition.
What's that?
I want you to continue being my model, Takamaki-san.
But you said that it wasn't working out today.
That's because I was unconsciously being modest for your sake. However, I have nothing to worry about anymore. If you're willing to bear everything to me, I will put my heart and soul into creating the best nude painting ever!
What?
Nude?
To think I'd be able to create a nude painting with my most ideal model. Of course, you two won't be allowed in, and I ask that you forget about our discussion today as well.
So now is what I was gonna say earlier. Are they going to do a comedic 50 layers of clothing type deal, as they normally do in anime and stuff like
If I
that?
don't submit a new piece to Sensei soon, there will be some inconveniences.
Nude? Meaning it'll be without any clothes, right? Why are things suddenly escalating like that?
Because those are my terms.
But that's...
Wait, ain't that bad?
Sensei is out during the afternoon while the art exhibit is on, so I can use this place freely. I should buy more art supplies.
Will you give me a second here?
Of course. I'm willing to wait. I'll make
Pardon
time
me, sorry
according
about that.
to your plans. But please come before the exhibit ends.
No, that's not what I mean! Why are you not listening?
Sensei will be returning home soon. We're done for today. Takamaki-san, I'll be waiting for you to contact me.
Sorry, my Seagate came up again. Oh shit.
Hey, what should we do?
No, we are not done talking here!
I'm just lagging because I accidentally skipped it. We have to leave.
Yeah, damn it. He got us good this time.
Don't give up so easily!
Bye.
Huh? Is she done being a model?
Cat?
You moron.
Fucking scooped him up.
He's totally out of his mind! I'm gonna have to pose nude if this keeps up!
How dare that, Yusuke?
The way he said it, it's not gonna be semi, but full on nude.
Full nudity?
Lady Ann's gonna drop it.
You know,
Oh, I love
we
it.
won't have to worry about that if we make Madarame confess before the exhibit ends.
But Kitagawa-kun thinks he owes his life to him. Is there a need to make Madarame confess?
Then, Lady Ann, you're fine with bearing it all? I am not!
Madarame's no different from Kamoshida. That asshole's using Yusuke who doesn't have parents. You're telling me we should just ignore how he's being treated horribly like the other pupils?
No. It is frustrating to leave this alone, even if Kitagawa-kun is fine with it himself.
You can't leave it be because you've endured a lot yourself with Kamoshida.
Yeah.
Anyways, we gotta go after this guy. Madarame is the kind of target we've been waiting for. Let's help Yusuke come to his senses too. Before he ends up like us.
Right.
We need to look into Madarame first.
There might be tons more stuff that hasn't been exposed yet too.
It may become easier for us to investigate his palace if he's preoccupied with his exhibit.
Also, there's the thing about me modeling. Kitagawa-kun said there'd be inconveniences unless he submits a new piece. Maybe that's going to be announced soon as Madarame's next work.
Does that mean the whole country's gonna see you nude?
Probably.
No way! Hell no!
We must deal with Madarame, no matter what, before his exhibit ends.
Let's start after school tomorrow. Oh, it'll be a pain if Miss President finds us on the rooftop again, so... where to meet up? Let's see... I guess that walkway-like place in Shibuya would work. It's near Madarame's place, too.
Does the distance really matter?
Huh? That's a plan I
I
don't
don't
mind.
think it
then.
does. Okay, that's the hideout.
Hey, can I talk to you kids for a sec?
Yes!
Huh?
It's her.
From the looks of things, you don't seem like the ordinary stalking fans. Oh, sorry. I should have been more clear. I'm actually looking for people that know Madarame's pupils. There's this painting, Sayuri, that was supposedly stolen in the past. But there's this rumor that it was taken by one of his pupils in retaliation for being abused. Have you heard anything about that?
Ryuji knows. No, we don't really care about that.
I see. There's no case unless there's a victim, and if there's no proof of abuse, I can't write either. Looks like I'm back to square one. Sorry for taking your time. I'm a journalist. If you ever get any leads, mind contacting me here?
I've got so many people to get friendship up with now. She is a good one too, if I remember correctly. She has an ability to completely reset suspicion of a palace every day. Every single day. So she's really good on getting friendship up. But now I've got the counsellor. I've got the the school counsellor, I've got the deaf confidant, I've got Ryuji, I've got Ann, I've got fucking Sojiro. Who else do I have? Mishima. Yeah, I've got quite a few now. And then only more is gonna come, I think.
Hey, it's me.
Talking of which.
I have some interesting news. Someone who received a change of heart contacted me on the fan site. Said he wants to meet with you to discuss another person who needs a change of heart.
Alright.
You're better off talking to him in person if you want specifics. All I know is his target is a terrible person. And that it might complicate things if he posted the name online. I'll have him wait for you at Shibuya Station after school. The guy's name is Nakanohara.
Nakanohara. That's Madarame's student.
Yeah, that's the guy we did. We changed his heart
I told
recently.
him to approach you. Good luck.
Bing. Fucking nope. Not gonna read that. Shit like that, I don't want to read.
Okay.
We'll make 3. This time I'm actually gonna make something else. battle. I'm gonna go 3 air. Oh, yeah, 3 air cannons. Yep, make it.
Yes.
Good. Yep, 2 extra. I think I can tell now when it's gonna level up, going by the animation. Not 100% sure though, but yeah, we'll see. Alright. Wednesday.
Well then.
Yep. Okay, we're just forced to go then.
Yo. We're about to head to the hideout too. Who's that?
Excuse me.
That's Nakanohara. Mishima told us to meet him here in Shibuya today.
For real? My name is Nakanohara. Natsuhiko Nakanohara. The one who was posted about on the Phantom Aficionado website.
He seems pretty nice. Doesn't seem like the stalker type. I think the change of heart must have worked.
Alright.
The administrator of that website contacted me. They told me to look for someone in a Shujin uniform with a cat.
So, what do you want?
You may have already heard, but there's someone I wish to trigger a change of heart in. An artist by the name of Madarame.
You think this is it? Is the pupil gonna confess his master's secrets?
His shadow did mention Madarame as well.
I'm one of Madarame's former pupils. He gave me lodging at his home, where I thought only about art. I genuinely wanted to be an artist. There was another pupil as well, a very talented man, multiple years my senior. Obviously Madarame kept tabs on him. Everything he made was claimed as a Madarame original. He wasn't the only victim though.
Right, we got some real proof of the plagiarism.
In response to Madarame's actions, that senior pupil committed suicide.
I don't want this topic.
He must have been unable to bear seeing his work praised under Madarame's name. That was when I disobeyed Madarame's orders and left, but he quickly pressured other parts of the art world, and my life as a painter was destroyed. I tried to turn over a new leaf, working at a ward office, but it was no use. My attachment to art warped my emotions. Soon I began getting attached to everything. In the end, I even turned into a stalker. I'd like to ask again, please make Madarame have a change of heart. Not only for me, it's to save the life of another man as well.
Save that life?
Even now, there's still one young man remaining under Madarame's tutelage. I think he's about your age.
That has to be Yusuke.
Not only is he a talented artist, he also owes Madarame for taking him in after his mother passed. He is the perfect target.
So Yusuke's got no choice but to listen.
I actually spoke to him a few times back when I was still living at Madarame's. I asked him if he found it painful to stay with Madarame. And you know what he said? If I could leave, I would.
Kitagawa-kun.
I have no right to say this given my prior cowardice, but I don't want to see another suicide. I'd like to find a way to save this young man. He has a bright future ahead of him. Please consider that when thinking about changing Madarame's heart.
We've been asked to act directly on behalf of one of Madarame's victims. It sounds like we don't have the time to deliberate whether or not to change Madarame's heart.
Let's save him.
Hell yeah! Madarame's just a piece of shit who preys on the weak.
Suicide. I'll never let something like that happen. Plus, we finally got to hear how Kitagawa-kun really feels.
Well, since we've reached a unanimous decision, how about we continue this at our new hideout?
Yep.
My fellow thieves, welcome to our new hideout.
It's not quite much of a hideout.
Our target this time is Madarame. We all saw that palace. We'll pay dearly if we assume it's just going to be like the last one. And furthermore, Lady Ann's chastity is on the line.
What?
We need to do what we did with Kamoshida. First, we secure an infiltration route in the palace. After that, we send our calling card. Once the treasure has materialized, we steal it.
Oh, I got a question. Madarame doesn't know that we were doing stuff in the palace yet? Why are we already getting treated like criminals in there?
You're learning, Ryuji. Well done. It must be because he doesn't trust anyone. Any unknown person may as well be an enemy.
Or maybe he's just super salty from all those rumors that have been spreading about him.
Then his palace being so crazy had nothing to do with us?
Either way, we should stay on our best behavior. It'll be harder for us to steal the treasure if we needlessly increase the security level.
We need to be careful of Kitagawa-kun this time too. I'm sure that whatever he sees will just get passed on to Madarame.
That's right.
Hey, what is Madarame's treasure going to look like anyway? Another crown?
I doubt that, but my sixth sense will know when I see it.
Oh yeah,
Iron.
you go completely nuts, huh?
Our time limit is when the exhibit ends, right? That means June 5th.
We'll carry
So
out
how
the
long was
plan
that
after
from
we've
here?
sent out the so our
Right, whatever.
Now listen here. We can't mess this up, no matter what, okay?
Alright, whatever. So how long do we have then? Like 2 weeks?
Okay.
Yeah, 18 days, okay. Special obstacles and palaces. Yeah, about interacting with them in the real world. Yep, that's what I was on about. Alright, so I'm going to enter the palace,
Let's go.
but I'm actually going to end it here as well. As it's been 3.5 hours, and I think this is a perfect point to end it, because the next stream I'll be running through.
Now then.
Whatever. Okay. Yeah, the next stream I do will be running through this palace and probably doing some side stuff after. I will try and send the calling card next stream as well, which will be tomorrow. I'll be doing that at midday for me, which will, because it's probably a little bit more of a boring stream. So midday for me. Yeah, so essentially like 14 hours away from now, actually, now I think about it. Not that really matters. Anyway, so that's all I really plan to do. Just run through the palace, do some side stuff, grab the treasure, and also get some friendship up. So, yeah, as I said, probably a bit more of a boring one. So, obviously, don't feel pressured to be here. Anyway, once again, Phantom, I wanted to say thank you very much for being here. As I know you are staying up quite late for this as well, as isn't it like midnight for you now? Oh, sorry, I just stretched as well. Yeah, midnight. You should go to bed. You should go to bed, dude. But either way, thank you very much for watching. I hope you have enjoyed. To anybody else, if you haven't already, please consider following, as it does mean a lot to me. Cheeky plug. Also join our Discord. Another cheeky plug. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. I hope you have enjoyed, and I hope to see you in the next one. Bye for now.